Did you know Black Americans spend $2.1 trillion annually in buying power? Now, Jimmy's already over there shaking his head. I need to finish it out. The question is, are we spending it wisely? Some of us don't believe we're spending it wisely and don't even believe it's a thing at all. But today we're going to go over the new Nielsen spending report on Black Power for 2024. But before we get to that, I know Jimmy's got some new news, and we got breaking news out of Philadelphia today as well. But what's up, fellas? How y'all doing?
Hi.
I'm excited to be alive, bro.
Yeah, we living in the apocalypse, bro.
Listen, we didn't had another DEI crash.
Well, hey, cut it out, bro. Cut it out.
That's how the White House spends it.
Cut it out.
But look at this real quick, man. This shit's crazy. Like, this is like World War III going on, man.
Is they okay?
Bro, it's
yo!
And so if y'all don't know, this is the crash that just happened in Philadelphia, the northeast section of Philadelphia. It's important to us because Jimmy, Corey, and myself are in Philly. Corey particularly is like 5 blocks away from this. So I'm glad he didn't get hit up. So it's really hitting home, man. It's really hitting home.
Listen, man, that's where I go shopping. Crazy part is we supposed to be out there tomorrow. I go to Sprouts out there. You know what I'm saying? Shout to everybody at Sprouts. I hope they are well. That's where I do my shopping at. But my ass ain't gonna be there tomorrow because I'm pretty sure it's about to be chaos out there for days. This is sad. It's hard to watch, man. It's definitely
really hard to watch.
Yeah, it's hard to watch because like I go there often. I could have literally been there. Like, you know, that hits home a little bit, man. It's very difficult, man. So yeah, man, it's tough. Tough.
I mean, it's really wild. It's really wild. Just to see. I mean, it was DC yesterday, right? Now today is Philly. Yeah. What's it going to be tomorrow?
Man, like that's why we living in some wild. It's like I don't know what's going on with mercury and microbraids, but something is going on. Like
I mean, they said everything is a micrograde this year. I don't even understand the micrograde, so I can't talk about it. Jimmy knows about it, but I don't know.
I don't know about none of that, man. I just know that mercury being microgrades. That's all I know. Like outside of that, I don't know nothing, bro. But yeah, it's difficult to see. It's tough.
It's really hard to see. I mean, just imagine the daggone plane landing in the middle of your hood. I mean, there's mad people that live around in that section.
Yeah.
So, well, all right, but before we get into it, Jimmy, bring us up, man. Give us some good news.
I just want everybody to know who's here now. I want everybody to know who's here now. Kamari made the title of this episode. I disagree with it 1,000%. I think it's BS.
We're not talking about that, man. We talking
okay,
about.
I'm sorry.
We want to know where you from.
Oh yeah.
Was you born in Ghana? Is Africa your mama?
I've been on the search to like trace back.
You didn't get here on bad karma.
Yeah, I've been on the small craft crashes happen all the time. Not in the Northeast Philadelphia, they don't. All right, let me pull this up, man. Let me pull this up, pause. Because I actually put a couple things.
Presentation for us.
It's somewhat, but not really. It's just 2 slides. It's just to show you.
What's going
on. Just to show you what's going on, man.
Coming out party.
Oh, easy, yo. Geez.
Hey, yo. I know. So shout out to everybody that watches on the replay because we get hundreds people watch us on the replay. So I told y'all I've been trying to search and figure out where my ancestors are from. Because it's of interest to me, right? So I've been doing the knowledge. I did the African ancestry to get a kind of an answer, man. So I'm gonna share with you guys right now. You know what I mean? Like my
Burkina
family.
Faso. Oh,
Burkina Faso.
I jumped through. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Kamari, more excited than I am. Yeah, so my family, right?
Listen, Burkina Faso is getting busy right now.
Listen, man, that's because our new president.
Correct.
Our new president.
He claiming it.
Bro, listen, big time.
My flag
is on the way. I've already ordered my flag. My flag is on the way. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my brothers and sisters from Burkina Faso where my family is. But here's the illest part about this, Kamari. So it says it's my patriclan results, my father, right? So the Bisa people in Burkina Faso. Look at the match though. That shit was 100%.
Wow.
100%. It's funny because my wife did hers. And hers was like in the 90s, but I'm just sitting there thinking like mine is literally 100%. And by the way, I'm trying to get what her results were too, because she got hers today too. But boom, hers were Guinea-Bissau. Yeah.
Wow. That's right next door, I believe.
Yeah, so it's in Western Africa as well. Yeah, but so shout out to all the folks, you know what I'm saying? My Burkina Faso, folks, because I'm about to go in and do all the research, all the knowledge, you know what I'm saying? My flag is already on the way, you know what I mean? I'm ordering me some new gear.
So we're gonna be rocking that flag, right?
Hey man, listen, man, shout to all my American brothers and sisters, but I'm trying to figure out the citizenship thing right now, man. You know what I'm saying? This is what it's about, man. So
okay, what language are you going to speak now?
So here's the illest part. So I was reading
Bisa or Basa.
So I was reading about it, right? Up until recently, the native tongue was French, right? Until
the boy got it out of there.
Boy was like, get French. Boy said, get French out of here, get them white wigs out of here. He was like, all that is out of here.
Black of the black.
Hey, listen,
all in, we're going to win.
So when I saw that, Kamar, I was mad excited. I'm like, okay, this is. I mean, shout out to my folks, man. But so the knowledge has been done. This is where people come from, man. 100% match. So I'm very excited about it. And the nerd in me just wants to go do research about the history, the exports.
As you should.
The GDP. Yeah, so that's my weekend. Yeah, outside of what I'm doing out in these streets in real estate, my weekend is gonna be studying my family's homeland, man. So that's what it is, man.
They got that gold, that cotton, that zinc, that phosphate, livestock, all of that. Okay.
So now I'm trying to plan a trip, but it is what it is, man. That's where my family's from. We from the West Side, man.
West Side.
Yeah. All right, well, listen. Welcome to another episode of the Black Wealth Rebels Freedom Fridays, and today we are talking about Black spending power. 2.1 trillion with a T in spending power. And Jimmy, you already know he's got a problem with it. But there's a report. It's not our numbers. We didn't make it up. So we're going to go over the report. And then y'all can decide. Is it fact or is it fiction? Listen, we got some fantasy rhymes, so just listen. All right, Jim. So how do you want to do this, Jimmy? Do you want to go over the actual report?
No, you can start going over the report. You can go over these lies and deceptions and this tricknology they try and play with us, man.
I don't know, man. I feel like I might get sniped over this.
No, because it's BS, man. It's BS, man. We all know it's BS, though. That's the crazy part. We know it's BS.
Tell people why you feel it's BS.
Well, because it focuses on aggregate spending, right? And it doesn't take into account economic conditions. It doesn't take into account economic disparities, the wealth gap, inequalities, and it's a misleading picture that they paint, right? It doesn't give any clear, concrete information about actual finances, right? And it also uses a tool to deflect attention away from the real issues that we face. It's kind of like putting it on us, like this is the reason.
Does it really though?
Can I finish?
Does it really?
Can I finish? Because you know how many do you know how many white supremacist talking points come from data like that, or fake data like this, fake news, where they say, well, if you guys just spent with your own or not, listen, man, I don't disagree that we shouldn't spend with our own, but this whole idea of $1 trillion buying power is BS. It's not real. There's no data that shows we have, because people look at this and they feel like, oh, you guys spend trillions of dollars a year on these other goods. First of all, we don't. It's about aggregate spending power, not actual things spent. We don't have trillions of dollars as a community. We don't have it. We just don't have it, right? It's more about enslaving us into this economic system and using all the. It's so many things wrong with this, man. I'm about to review this show and do a whole other show talking about why this whole thing is nothing but a bunch of malarkey.
Well, that's meta. That's meta.
It's malarkey. It's trash. I hate it. It bothers me to no end when they do this, right? Who owns Nielsen, by the way?
I'm sure you are going to tell us, Jimmy.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I mean,
like,
so tell us, Jimmy.
Man, I study under Chuck D and Professor Griff, man. So I know the tricknology, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
So you don't think there's no validity, no usefulness for this study at all?
Yeah, to see what your enemy is saying about you. That's what it's useful for.
Okay. Well,
you know
let the people.
And by the way, Wilson is owned by a private equity company, right? It's Evergreen Coast Capital. In partnership with Brookfield.
Did you really need to go through all that to say it was owned by a bunch of troglodytes? I mean,
no, we already knew what it was. Come on, man. And the thing is, also, I have my live life experiences, man. I spend time in the trenches, man. Folks ain't got this buying power they talk about, man. Come on, man. And the fact of the matter is, we don't own any means of production, right? We don't own any means of production. So it's like, this is all just malarkey to me. It's I hate it. I absolutely hate it. But go ahead, I digress, man. Let's get into it, though.
I mean, I was trying to, but you started to blow V8.
I apologize, bro, because
all this. So I know you have these deep-seated feelings. So I wanted you to get this trauma. I wanted you to get this trauma off your chest. But before we go into it, let's speak to our people.
Forgive me. That's my passion speaking, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a passionate Burkina Faso brother, man. So it's like that's my passion.
Okay, Jay-Z. I like you spitting them Jay-Z bars.
That's actually a Farrakhan bar.
Don Johnson, who then Jay-Z redid again, and I'm sure that's where you got it.
Yeah, but I'm citing
Don? What up, Don? All right, so Don's on your side. Biden power. What's next? Circulation of the black dollar. JT Coins, what up? Hello, Kamari, Corey, and Jimmy in chat. Thank you, JT, for the $1.99 super chat.
JT, what's really good? I see you with that. What's that kind of coin he got in that picture? Is that it looks like he got a dip. You know,
so JT,
American Eagle. That's
JT,
American Eagle.
I have a favor of you. Number one favor. We need you on this show. That's one. We've been trying to do that forever, and I mean it. Number two, I want to commission you to do a Black Wolf Rebels coin. It will only be for the village. So we're going to have our own coin, y'all. We got our own.
That's hard.
And JT, I believe you'll do that. I got a design already. It's kind of intricate. I don't know if you can do it, but I would love to see if you're up to the challenge. All right, Kate Dibby. Small. What up, Kate?
The moment I say people get shot every day, B, not up here, they don't.
Small crab crashes happen all the time. Well, they didn't happen 2 days in a row, so. And let's see if they blame it on DEI again. Shout out to you too, brother. What up, Jigger? About that wallet's in the building. What up, Anthony? Noble Purpose. Don says $2 trillion of that buying power spent on daily necessities. Hello at ATW. About that wallet. All right. This is Stop Buying Jay's talk. I don't know what you mean, Don. Break it down for us.
Yeah, the Stop Buying J's talk is the talk where people be like, if you just stop buying J's, we'll have enough money. We'll have enough money to run the neighborhoods. I mean,
Yo, yeah,
right, read that one, Jimmy. Read that one, Jimmy.
All right, so it says Mr. Nasheed is going to come for you, Jimmy. Evergreen Coast Capital and Brookfield Business Partners. All right, so listen, man. God bless his heart, man. You know what I'm saying? Like he can do what he want to do, man. You know, but
was he down with them?
No, you know he's what is it, FBA? So he doesn't believe in like the whole idea of like your lineage back to Africa type thing. He's like, we from here.
Oh yeah. Well,
I listen, man. Do what you gotta do, man. Like, but I tell you this, man. These people, this blacks. I kind of agree with Jimmy on the black spending power stuff, because we did a number of shows that show that people start every month like 3 racks in the hole, right? So what kind of spending power, like if it's not liquid, if it's not would you say
well, first off, if it's not yours, a lot of this is actually credit. They're giving us They
Can we
put.
get into the numbers first, y'all?
All right. My fault.
I'm just saying,
All
we've
right.
done a number of shows that show people are starting 3 racks in the hole. So this is not actually spending power.
All right, so
read that one, Corey.
Jamil says $2 trillion. Okay, I'm sorry. Jamil says $2 trillion in purchasing power is irrelevant if hardly none of it is spent on building infrastructure, investing in technology via the youth, or lobbying with dollars in addition to votes. Hey, Jamil, talk to him, man.
Our people's are smart. They're
Talk
smart.
to him.
Carlos.
Hey, yo, Carlos, man, I was going over our notes. Carlos, I owe you a call this week, good brother. I definitely owe you a call because I owe you a couple dollars. I was going through our notes. I didn't get you the money that paid out for the camp for the folks. I'm like, so Carlos, I gotta give you a call, man. So I will be hollering at you this week.
Here we
Don
go.
says Nate studied black buying power. His conclusion was his fault.
Here we go. The Nate shit.
Nate is a
rebel legend.
I'm in a bond, Nate. I'm in a bond, Nate.
You don't know what I had to do to get this money. Don't tell me you ain't get in. You don't know what I had to do to get this money.
By the way, Jimmy, did you see the tribute we did for you for Nate the other day?
I did, and I watched like the first couple minutes, like because I heard you slander me. I heard you slander me, a little bit.
Did I slander him, Corey?
You tried to clean it up though. You said I was, you started it with, I was missing for whatever reason. Then you said I was, I was speaking the truth to the young black youth, man. I had an amazing time, man. Shout out to everybody as a part of that organization, man. They do a black entrepreneurship joint for kids. You know what I mean? I was out there, Young Keynote. That's my new name, Young Keynote. So
Young Keynote.
So Young Ribeye, Young Keynote, Carl Robeson, not Carl.
I got him for days, man. Yeah. Carl Robeson, you know what I'm saying? Carl Orndorff, you know what I'm saying?
All right, well, I did this for you, Jimmy.
Carl Orndorff.
I did this for you.
Sat Riley.
I'm in a bind, Nate.
Some other time.
Go ahead.
Yo, this is absolute classic
I really
material.
need this money, Nate.
So first and foremost, what is life insurance for? Life insurance primarily is for replacement of income. So somebody got kids, right? So if we can't make it back home to take care of those babies might wind up on the pole. They might wind up in.
It's virtual OnlyFans.
So that was shout out to About That Wallet, about That Wallet in the building. That was on About That Wallet show. We did that, and yes, I had to make the point that Nate was a predator. I don't hear what y'all say. I'm sticking by the sisters. We gotta protect that women. That's all I got.
Nate was protected, and Nate made sure that they had what they needed. Like, but we're not gonna get into that though. We can debate Nate. Matter of fact, we're gonna do a whole show on Nate, man. We should put it behind the wall in the village, man. A whole show on Nate, man. Dr. Chaz was really good.
All right, I'm actually giving things away to the thrift store, so tonight is a cleaning day. All right,
man, that's what's up, man.
Shout out to you, Brandon. What up?
Hey, man, Corey shared a great video with us earlier today, like about how all revolutionaries aren't these big things, and I thought that was dope.
Send that to me, Corey. Do I have that?
I'll send it to the chat.
All right, I'll get that before the night's out. We'll get it up.
Yeah, it's in the IG joint. It was pretty dope, though.
And I'm not saying pause because I just said I'll get it up. All right, salutations, good brothers. I don't wear J's anymore. Only Air Max's J. Morant shoes.
Yo, first off,
what up?
I'm gonna need Ja Morant to chill, yo. Hey, Corey, you see Ja Morant last night?
No, what did he do?
Why he be doing? Why he act like? So listen, so he wasn't playing, right? So he's on the bench. Man had on a full shiesty, dog.
Get out of here.
No, I'm not lying, bro. He had a full shiesty. I'm like, yo,
get out of here.
Yo, you want to be a YN so bad. Like, he gotta chill, man.
You got $1 billion you got $1 billion in contracts coming your way, and you want to be full shiesties, bro?
Tell him to chill, man.
Read this, Jimmy.
Jimmy's real name is Jada Fire's manager. Shout out to Sky Black. Sky Black is a legend. I'm not Jada Fire's manager. Jada Fire is top 5 dead or alive in her field. So I just try to respect every person of color that is making waves in whatever industry they participate in. You know what I'm saying? And I don't shame people like Kamari does.
Who did I shame?
You shame all SWs, man. You be shaming SWs, man.
I don't know what the SW is. Help me out.
Kind of what
Sex workers, bro.
I didn't shame anybody. If anything, Stoney was a SW and set it off right. Technically,
I'm
here standing up for him. I'm here standing up for him.
Listen, man, we listen. We don't judge.
That's right. We love John Moran in Memphis.
I'm pretty sure y'all do.
That's what's up. As
y'all should. Protect that brother, man. You know, I wish nothing but good things for him, but he still got to chill, though.
Let's get into this before Down to Earth. What up?
Adrian! What up, Adrian?
All right, so let's get into this. Jimmy and Corey have already cited their beef. Don has already cited the beef. Who else? Somebody else has something bad to say about this. Jigga has something bad to say. But let's look at the report. Engaging Black audiences. How brands impact, grow, and win with inclusion. I guess they missed the DEI memo, but okay. And now Nielsen just dropped this yesterday. So all the DEI stuff was happening. And while Trump was slandering the white pilots who crashed into one another and said it was a DEI fiasco, I guess they missed that.
Hey, Janice.
All right, so digital trendsetters. All right, I'm not going to go through all this. I'm not reading all this. All right, media create connections, digital trendsetters, avid listeners, and loyal fans. That's what they are saying Black folks are in this report. Now, 48.2% of Black Americans, they say, are a powerful population. They define influence in America.
No, they're saying it's 48.2 million Black Americans, which is a 32% growth since 2000.
I thought that's what I said. That's what I said.
No.
All right, well, tell me what I said.
No, you said that is a powerful. Just go ahead.
I'm saying that's what they're saying. It's not what I'm saying. I'm reading the report.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's say we have economic impact of $2.1 trillion. That's what everybody has a problem with. And it's had 2.4 times growth since 2020.
I'm from Burkina Faso.
What?
I said I'm from Burkina Faso. You talking about this weed stuff? I'm sorry. Go ahead, though. I apologize.
I mean, if we're not counting Burkina Faso in the weed.
Well, that's Black Americans.
You're doing the FBA thing. I got you.
No.
Cool. I got it.
That's not what I'm doing at all.
I got it.
That 48.2 million doesn't count my brothers and sisters back home. That's all I'm saying.
So when we going back home, Jimmy?
I'm working on that as soon as we get off here. I'm already, that's already in the works, bro.
Listen, I already told you I'm going to Africa this year. So if we got to go to Burkina Faso,
listen.
We can make that happen. Group
trip.
Yes. All right. So
I'm Poe.
That's because you got multiple residences, George. Corey. That's all.
And I got multiple chillings.
Yes, you do. And that's a great formula for Poe.
Actually, I disagree. That's wealth, but I digress.
It is. It's both.
All right. So the millennial median age is 33 and a half. All right. 52% are under the age of 35. Diverse households, 12% speak a language other than English. So they're not just talking about FBAs in this report. All right,
no. But what I'm saying is they're talking about people on this continent.
I know, Jimmy.
And
they're saying people that are FBA speak more than 12%, or so-called FBA. I don't really rock with FBA, but I'm on my business. All right, and 10% excluded family. All right, so digital trendsetters, we went through this already.
You skipped the one part. You skipped that buying power nonsense that's on that first page.
Actually, I didn't. I brought it out, but you're not listening.
I am listening to you.
No, you're not. By the way, listen, Jimmy slanders me so much, I had to go back in the archives and prove him wrong, and he didn't even apologize.
Because I wasn't wrong, man.
He did. You said I didn't say something. I went back, got the tape, throw the reveal, then I had to throw the flag on him.
We all know that deep seek exists, right?
That's new.
It's not new.
It's just getting new mainstream.
I'm about to say it ain't. It's definitely.
All right. Weekly time spent with digital media on apps, on webs, on smartphones. 23 minutes, 26 seconds. All right. That's for Black America. For the total U.S., they're saying that 21 minutes and 32 seconds is what the average American spends. So they're saying we spend more time on our phones, more time on our tablets, less time on the internet, on the actually PC. I find that kind of interesting too. But you can look at that multiple ways.
That's because we don't have a lot of buying power, and you can get a phone cheaper than you can get a desktop.
Would you like to take over, Jimmy?
No, I was giving you an answer, beloved.
I see you feel some kind of way about this. Tell us how you really feel.
I was just giving you an answer to the question. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Top 5 sources of recommendations and advertising to buy products. YouTube is number 1. Word of mouth is number 2. So that means we're in the right place. We're on YouTube. Number 3, Facebook. Number 4, Facebook 2.0, also known as Instagram. And number 5, TikTok. I think that TikTok number might change soon. Now, I don't want to go through this whole thing and bore all y'all. There was a couple things, but I love to hear what the audience has to say about this as we go. All right, so they're saying that a lot of brands are missing out on basically, what's the word I want to use?
Exploiting our dollar.
Perfect word. Perfect word. It's a perfect term.
That's what I do.
A lot of big brands are missing out on exploiting the Black dollar because they're not tapping in to the youth. They're not tapping in with them on social media for a lot of things. Now, avid listeners, Total Power and Podcast. Now, I'm curious to know, what podcasts are they referring to?
Stacks at the die trying.
That's the one. That's the one. That's where the Bitcoin guy resides.
Hey, Lawrence, by the way, Lawrence is in the chat. Lawrence, man, I still got to get you them sats, man. See if you can. I don't know if your wallet's working or it's not working. I know it's been a week because he was having an issue with his wallet. So I want to make sure we get him paid out. Just put it out there. But go ahead, though. I'm sorry.
Thanks. Thanks, Jimmy. Top 10 Aspen is on Black Owned Radio. Business owners, entertainment, retail, drugs, auto, insurance, and real estate. So this is interesting. I think that's interesting as well.
Hold up. No, what's real interesting, go back to that for a second, is the percentages, right?
Yep.
So, it's
number 2.
Yeah. Entertainment and amusement, right? So,
but that's the change. So you got to peep that.
Yeah, man. Ad spend changed 256% on household equipment and supplies.
Yeah.
But also 92% on toiletries and cosmetics. I think that's one of the more interesting things, man. Like, we just try.
So I'm glad you could say that now, that you find this study interesting, because before it was all smoke. So I still
got smoke with the whole study. I got smoke with the buying power. That's my biggest thing.
Okay. So you're a one issue voter. I got it.
I am actually.
Okay. All right. Growth of Black viewership for women's sports. NCAA Women's Basketball Championship up almost 51% for the year. So I find it interesting.
Shout out to our sisters, man. Shout out to Dawn Staley, North Philly native.
All right. How Black fans engage. 35% talk about the brands with their friends and family. Mm-hmm. So make sure y'all go talk about our brand with y'all friends and family. 29% of the brand's website. All right, 17% are more than likely to post about this brand on social media. Listen, post about the Black Wolf Rebels on social media. 8% more likely to connect with their brand on social media. Connect with us, the Black Wolf Rebels, on social media.
Yes.
On YouTube, we are the Black Wolf Rebels on Instagram and the Black Wolf Rebels on Facebook. Yes. And we even have a TikTok page, but we really don't use that much. No, Jimmy just posts on his personal page.
I didn't even know we had a TikTok page. You know what I'm saying? I'd have bought the phone out and got you to do a couple dances to get our TikTok popping.
Listen, Jimmy set it up and he forgot about it.
He come on, do some trending dances, Corey, so you can get our page popping.
Waving his hips and waving his arms.
No, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. The most you might get out of me is we listen and we don't judge. because y'all definitely judge me all the time. Pause.
Slow up.
All right, black sports fans lean in sports commentary. Well, I think that's true. Club Shake Shake, Stephen A.
No. Yeah, Stephen A. and the rest of ESPN. I don't even consider Club Shay Shay sports commentary.
But it's a sports derivative because that's where. And don't forget about Nightcap, the thing him and Ocho Cinco got, right?
Well,
Cameron and Mace. That's taking off.
No, that is, but I'm just saying, like in the general, I think when they are doing this study, they're talking about like as we call them the 4 letters, because I don't say their name because they stole from me, but that's either here nor there. Yeah, but I can see that. About the 4 letters, the big sports company in the world, they got 4 letters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the thieving bastards. But I digress.
But you gotta remember what the report said going back. YouTube is most watched by black folks.
Yo, Lawrence just said something in the chat that I actually said to you guys, and I didn't say it as articulate as him. I said it.
Can we hold that when we get to the comments, sir?
Pause.
Get through this.
Anything, but go ahead though.
You gotta say pause to hold that. Come on,
just
man.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
You drawn. Listen, I need y'all to tell Jimmy he drawn.
Go ahead, man. Just go ahead.
All right, what else we got, man? What are your thoughts about this, Jimmy? I'm not going to go through the whole thing.
My thoughts are that the buying power is a lie. The overall article is telling us things that we already know. We're loyal to our teams. We like sports. It's nothing really shocking or nothing like, oh, wow, I didn't know that. Like, we know all that, right? So it's nothing new in this report. I think that the buying power thing is disingenuous. I hate it. It bothers me to no end. But you already know that. I think that's low key why you did that, right? Because you know how I feel. Like,
What do you mean?
You know exactly what I mean, right? You know exactly what I mean. Me and you have had this debate and conversation several times. As a matter of fact, we literally just had this conversation on Saturday when we were sitting in Leon Sullivan's boardroom. I just want to throw that out there. When we were sitting in the boardroom of the great ancestor, we were having this conversation. And I was talking about how black buying power is garbage. And I hate the fact that it's being used the way it's used. So, all that whole report.
The whole report. Just want to clear.
Report is interesting. I like to see what people studied, and I'm going to see what the demographics where they say like money is spent. But a lot of that stuff is like, we know all this stuff already, though. It's nothing new.
So here's a point. Black men use radio and podcasts as sources of community, with 50% of black men aged 50 to 65 listening to online radio. You knew that.
Now, I don't even know if that's necessarily true. Again, in my live life experience, that's not true.
Yeah, but your live life experience that's anecdotal.
That's why I qualify by saying my live life experience.
Right, but you can throw that out the window.
No, I'm not.
Corey, you muted.
Why? Because they say something else?
Corey, you muted.
No,
you can't throw away live life experiences.
So we should throw away.
Right? So
we should throw away the whole report based on one person's live life experience.
No.
Okay.
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what he's saying. What I'm saying is,
tell me what you're saying.
You're telling me to throw it out the window because Nielsen says so. Like, so when they tell you something, I guess you.
Actually, that's not what I'm saying. I was just asking your question.
No, you wasn't. It's okay though. It's okay. Everything's okay.
Right.
All I'm saying is, let's talk about your live life experience, right? You know people in that age range. Do they listen to online radio?
Here's a factoid. Here's another factoid. Radio remains a powerful advertising medium, reaching 27.4 million black adults weekly. You don't see any use for that.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm asking you is, they said specifically.
I'm asking you, do you see any use of it?
But you didn't answer my question.
You keep talking about is the spending power.
No, I'm not talking about this. I'm not at all talking about the spending power. What I said to you was, they're talking about men at that age range listening to online radio. How many men do you know in that age range that listen to online radio? Is it many?
A lot.
No, you don't.
I do.
No, you don't.
So you call me a liar now?
No.
67%.
You're trying to be provocative.
67% of black consumers.
You just called me Kanye?
That's what he did.
Most black men I know over 60 can't even remember their password to get in their phone, let alone get on online radio.
67% of black consumers are willing to switch brands if their values do not align. Do you believe that?
Somewhat. Not completely.
I think that's bullshit.
Not completely. You know what I'm saying?
Because look at all the DEI fervor online right now over Target. A lot of people don't want to switch. Some people want to switch. 67% though.
I know, man. I don't know if y'all talked about this on Wednesday, man, but that whole like cash mob for Costco's is one of the most embarrassing things. Actually, it's probably the most embarrassing thing I saw in 2025. Like a cash mob for Costco is wild.
Absolute malarkey.
It's ridiculous. It's deplorable. What other kind of words can we throw at it? It is malarkey.
Well, I'm still on the report. Are we done with the report, fellas? Let me know.
No.
So we don't want to talk about.
I'm not done with it if you ain't done with it. You do what you got to do, Kamar.
No, just 2 more points. Black Americans have a significant cultural and economic influence, leading media engagement across multiple channels.
But we know that already.
We know that.
This is my point. My point, Kamari, is like, listen, I don't.
One more point. I'll let you go. DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion strategies are at risk as some companies scale back, potentially impacting long-term brand success. We all already know that, right?
No, because I don't think they are going to impact their success. Because to your point that you were just making, a lot of us don't even care about that. We're not political enough to understand that, that whether we should support something based on our politics, right? So I understand what the that is saying, but come on, man. We also know that's BS too.
All right, so
we used to literally march in the street because we had to hold signs that tell people don't support places that will not hire you, right? That was actually a thing, right? Because most people move off of convenience. They're not willing to be inconvenienced for their politics. Like that's just a thing. We try to combat it, but we know it's a thing. Which is why the whole idea of doing a cash mob for Costco is ridiculous, because there are so many businesses that are owned by people that look like us that we don't support, but we're willing to go on the front lines and do a cash mob for $1 billion corporation for doing something that actually makes sense.
Okay, so this is my last statement on this whole thing. All right. I mean, I think it's real. I think the overall point of all this slide deck, is that white companies can get more money, extract more money from black folks if they do these things. But they already know that, and they don't care. So that's all I got.
Listen, man. Shout out to Nielsen, and all the folks that run Nielsen.
No, man. They don't need a shout out. Shout out to the sister at Nielsen. That's it.
He didn't even let me finish, man.
Okay.
I was just gonna say go jump in the pit of unfortunate, because you ain't telling me nothing. That's all I'm gonna say. He didn't let me finish. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the question is this though: who's being asked these, like, as they're doing it? And that's the thing you got when it comes to data, right? When they're getting the data, what is their sample size for one, and who are they asking this to? Are they going in the trenches, for lack of a better term, to ask these people questions, or are they what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to disparage anybody.
Bloviating?
No, not bloviating. Are they talking to the talented 10th, for lack of a better term, to get this information? Who are they talking to?
I don't know. Let's look at the methodology. That'll answer the question.
Yes.
That will answer. Oops, wrong one.
Because I saw. It's like when you watch Family Feud and they talk about, we surveyed 100 folks. I saw one.
Survey says.
Did you see the clip where they asked who was the greatest rapper of all time on Family Feud?
Yeah, we were supposed to talk about that.
I sent y'all that clip too.
We were supposed to talk about that. We should talk about that.
Yo, that was blasphemy.
All right, so the methodology is Scarborough. Survey of over 2,000 Android ISO, basically iPhones users, filled a Nielsen electronic mobile meter. So they surveyed 2,000 people. I don't think that's a sample size that is representative of the black community. And then they also use, all right, here we go. They also use television data is derived from Nielsen's national TV panel that is based on a sample of more than 42,000 homes and over 100,000 real people that are select based on area probability sampling. Nielsen's Big Data Plus panel and national methodology brings together our panel methodology with 45 million big data households and 75 million devices from Comcast, Dish, DirecTV, Roku, and Vizio.
It's only entertainment.
All right, so
We don't believe you. You need more people. That's all I got.
One of my favorite authors is a brother out of Baltimore by the name of D. Watkins, right? And he wrote a book. It's called "We Speak for Ourselves." And part of the book, he's talking about like dealing with folks in the community in Baltimore and how a lot of them aren't online, don't have internet access. They're not saying they live in a whole different life than a lot of us live who are really tied in digitally. And I think it's an excellent book, and it just, I know it to be a fact. I remember when the pandemic happened and they were talking about transitioning kids into school, and we found out just how many households in Philadelphia didn't have cable. Didn't even have internet. Like, so those folks aren't a part of this survey, and there are a lot of folks that fit into that. So it's like, this is why even the idea of like, buying power is ridiculous, because who are they talking to? You're talking to people that actually have buying power. Right. That's why Black America is interesting, because we're completely fractured. And we talked about that before we even came on air, about how we're fractured as a people. But even outside of Black folks, even as humans in 2025, we're just completely fractured. We're living completely different lives. The whole caste system is real. It's alive and well. So that's why, pit of unfortunate. But you guys got the floor, man. Let me stop bloviating, man, because I'm just I'm just a passionate brother.
We're gonna let you cook.
Passionate brother from Burkina Faso. I'm just very passionate. That's all.
Now, is Burkina Faso or Burkina Faso? How's it say?
Burkina Faso.
Okay. Listen, don't let me outpronounce your homeland.
No.
I'm just saying.
Burkina Faso, like Burkina Faso.
Okay. All right. What up?
When we talk to each other, a few times we say it for soccer. That's how we, I'm sorry, though. Go ahead.
What up?
Hey, Janice. What's good, Janice?
Don Johnson asked the question, is being a DEI hire a good thing or a bad thing? It depends on who they can qualify DEI, because yesterday DEI was 2 white pilots. So they tend to move the needle whenever they want to.
It depends upon how much they pay me, Don. Also, I find that's one of the more interesting things about this whole DEI thing going on, is how many people finding out what DEI really means. This is like amazing. Like, I saw a bunch of folks who were veterans who were completely pissed because they lost some of their funding, because they fell under DEI. I saw a couple sad stories about organizations that were fighting for jobs for kids that had autism, and they lost their funding because it was under the DEI thing. So yeah, a lot of people are finding out that DEI doesn't mean Black, and it's kind of like shocking a lot of people.
Yeah. All right, now we definitely can take you, Janice. That's what's up.
Yeah, that's our sister right there, man. Shout out to Janice.
All right, just use some of that buying power. Okay.
Talking to Corey about Corey said he couldn't afford to go. He said, "Did you use some of that 2.1 trillion, man?"
All right, so Anthony says Africa is a continent. Which country are you going to, Kamari? Listen, I don't use white man's terminology to define my homeland. I'm a Pan-African. I claim the whole continent, brother. So it doesn't matter the country.
Asking you what part, though.
You had to go. Why you had to say that, man? He just literally asked you what country you want to go to.
Doesn't matter.
You could just answer those.
I want to go all of them.
You just want to get that bar off. That's all. You want to get that bar off.
I was just saying.
Yeah, he's trying to get that bar off. Listen.
Now, hold on. I want y'all to notice how the Central Gang is jumping on me.
It's not a Central Gang thing. We both call it.
Y'all both Central. Y'all both claiming it's a gang, and y'all love to jump on me.
First of all, Central is not a gang; it's a lifestyle. But what I'm telling you is this:
and everywhere else is a high school, right? Central is its own thing, right?
Yes, it is. But you want to get that bar off. That's what that was.
I want to say what's up to my sister. What's up,
hey, Brittany?
All right, so Lawrence, here we go. See, this is what we're talking about. In 2025, Jimmy and Corey keeping Kamari accountable and on time for content. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, but that sounds slanderous, Lawrence. I thought we was peoples, man.
We're getting that work on the street. Ray
All right.
Gun.
I appreciate the $2 super chat. Thank you. All right. Yep, I got you. Listen, everybody go follow About That Wallet. Great show. He does a lot of great stories. That's our brother over there.
Yes. Shout out to the brother.
All right. No problem on the wallet. I'm too new for crypto. Jimmy
Sorry,
got you.
bro.
He got cold storage, hot storage, all the storage. Jimmy got a Bitcoin he lost in the lake.
Did you just say hot storage?
Just follow the bars, man. Why you always hating on me? I wanted to be a rapper when I was a
You
kid.
sound crazy, bro.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
No, listen, man. You know, let Kamari get his bars off. Kahan, what's good, bro?
What up, brother? Listen, I like Nightcap Anthony. They dissing it, bro. They dissing it. But
Are they still doing it? I thought they had a little bit of static with that.
I mean, I still see it. It's hilarious to me.
You know what I'm saying? Sold their content to the white man, but that's either here nor there.
All right, Corey, can you read this?
I'll throw this in. I think in 2025, Black identity is fragmented. In the absence of a third space, i.e. church, and shadows of post-Obama, Blackness has been desegregated.
Didn't I say
I
that
don't
earlier?
know what that means, though. I don't know what that means.
No, he's saying exactly what I said earlier about
It's
that.
desegregated. Blackness is desegregated.
No. What I talked about is the absence of the church. It puts us in a crazy space. And again, I'm not a religious person at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I do understand the part of religion, how it's played in our community. Country.
I don't want to give away all my bars, but I'll say this, and I want y'all to think about this.
Put out the book, Corey.
All right, I'll just shut up and then put out my book.
No, say it.
No, I what I think is happening right now is that they're not trying to change history. I don't think this is about changing history. I think this is about making us relive history, which is even worse.
That's a bar.
I gotta think about that.
That's a bar, and I would agree. Make America great.
No. But
America
I gotta process that because I think it could be a combination of both. I think they are trying to erase history, right?
They are not. No, they're
It's
not
almost
trying
like
to.
that video I
Erasing
watched
history.
earlier.
Erasing history is part of making us relive it.
I think about that, bro, because the thing is,
What's up, Mrs. Camp?
a sister said in the video earlier I was watching. She was
Wait. Everybody say hello to Mrs. Camp.
See,
Be
that's why
respectful.
I need to put out the book because I can
Corey,
walk through that whole process. Huh?
Be respectful. Say hello to Mrs. Camp.
She called me while we was on the show.
Say hello.
You say hello.
I did.
Mind your business, man. You getting in grown folks' business. Man.
No, I'm not.
But I was just saying, Corey, because I do think there's a part of them trying to erase it because it and I watched a sister articulate this in the video earlier. Because when you are telling the history, right, you always have to answer like, so what was going on with these folks at this time? And they try to ignore that, right? As a matter of fact, I think you sent me the video.
Yeah,
might have. But I was thinking about that. Anyway, I'm not saying you're right or wrong. I said I just got to process what you're saying. Side note. I know the brother's not here now, but I actually finished the book. I completely finished the book. And what did I get from this book? I need to buy more Bitcoin. That's what I got from this book. And the book is on oil, but I'll pontificate that on the future video. But I did finish this book.
Read that, Jim, please.
Sidebar: Ocho Cinco be talking like he's hypnotized on Nightcap. CTE is no joke. It's absolutely no joke. Somebody need to take AB's phone. That's all I know. All right, Jamil says, couldn't tell you the last time I listened to the radio in the car, let alone online. Me either. Man, this sounds like the freaking fracture. That's Kamari's fault, man.
Wait a minute. So who's freaking, who's fracked? That's what I want to know. Tell me who's who. That matters. That matters.
See, that's part of his freaking frackness right there. What Nielsen gets wrong is that listening to radio doesn't mean actively listening to radio. Amongst other things they got wrong. Nate doesn't need to know his password because he got that paper. The problem is most people show they can afford when it comes to necessity. They can shop. I'm sorry. This is from Don. The problem is most people shop where they can afford when it comes to necessities. Yeah. Jamil says, would you consider boycotting Walmart to be counterproductive, being they are the largest employer of AA with 300,000 employees representing 22% of its workforce? Sound like you're saying they're too big to fail.
So Walmart is not the largest employer of black folks. The federal government is, and local
I think
government.
I think it's about private.
Oh, private. Okay. Oh, private. All right, I'll go with that. Listen, I don't believe in boycotting now, because boycotting is for a set period of time and it stops. I believe in having a way of life, and I believe
in boycotting sales. Like you got to boycott small business, like sales.
No, I don't believe in boycotting nothing, because we give them too much energy. Fight the power, man. Fight the power. But in my opinion, right, if your lifestyle is such, you're going to shop with whoever your people are. You're not going to get people with, I don't know about these black-owned businesses. Their prices are too high. They don't do work as good as white folks. Some other bullshit that a lot of people pull out. So no, I mean, that's what people say though, right? No. But so I've been getting hit all week. They coons for boycotting Target. Tabitha's a coon, and I'm like, listen, hear me out. If black folks supported black-owned businesses the way they're supposed to,
you wouldn't have to boycott.
You wouldn't have to boycott.
So hold on, though.
Black-owned businesses,
those are two different sides of the.
No, Sam, let me finish. If black businesses supported, black-owned businesses supported black businesses the way they should, and made it a part of their lifestyle, this wouldn't even really be a conversation. It would just be another day. Go ahead, Jimmy. What's your question?
No, what I was saying is what Tabitha said in the boycott are two different sides of that argument. So which side do you fall on?
I don't feel the need to boycott.
She said no boycott, but then you said you didn't like people boycotting, and people were calling her a coon and all that kind of stuff. I mean, I don't have an opinion one way or the other.
Listen, people call me a coon all the time. Listen, my point is it's more nuanced. I'm saying, what do we need to boycott for if our lifestyle dictates that we shop black first anyway? So some people might say that's semantics. I think it's a whole different way of thinking, in my opinion.
Well, I mean, that's because you have to move with purpose, right? You have to be a purposeful spender, right? You know what I mean? Shout out to
a conscious consumer.
Yeah, shout out to all the black businesses that, we all support, you know what I'm saying?
And I've been doing that, right? So when and I'm not trying to ego trip, but I've been talking about, no, I'm not. I've been talking about black-owned businesses. I've been supporting black-owned businesses. Only 2%, that's the stat, of black discretionary dollars go to black-owned businesses. And that's been proven. What would happen if it was 10%?
Man, you know what I mean? Black-owned businesses, I supported this just this week. Like, this is what we do. Like, it is a lifestyle. But again,
right. But how many other people don't consider it a lifestyle?
Shout to Little Trent's, by the way. Little Trent's is fire. I mean, just put that out there.
Probably the best pizza in the city, owned by a black man on Broad Street.
Yeah. Shout to Little Trent's. We chopped it up at Little Trent's last weekend. I mean, Little Trent's. I
tell people about Little Trent's. They don't even know it's black owned. They don't even know about it.
In the Sullivan Plaza, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Black man's land. Right. You know what I'm saying? What book is he looking for, man? What book is he looking for? You know he's looking for a book. Anyway. Yeah, we was in the Sullivan Plaza. We was in the Sullivan Plaza busting the grub at Little Trent's, you know what I'm saying? So, man, look, today I talked to my attorney who's African American, my architect who's a black guy, you know what I'm saying? My contractor who's working on the house right now, black guy. Like, this is a lifestyle. It is a lifestyle. You know what I mean? Like, but everybody doesn't have that lifestyle. Sometimes I forget that everybody wasn't raised in the same environment, in the same community as me. So I also have to have empathy with people because they don't even understand the importance of it.
Correct. You know and that, to your point, right, about the empathy, we are blessed because we live in Philadelphia. Again, shout out to everybody that was a victim of the crash. But we are in Philadelphia. Allegedly, 44% of Philadelphia is black. Some people that live in other places in America doesn't have that. So they don't have the same infrastructure of black businesses that we do and many other people do. So I can't be mad at somebody who's at Target trying to get money to feed their families. It's way more nuanced, and it's not a black and white thing like that.
So, I'm just a brother, from Burkina Faso. So I just, want to support my people, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
we ain't going to forget. You changing your name, Jim?
I'm looking into that, man. You know what I'm saying?
What's the president's name?
Oh, that's my brother, man. I was just, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing the knowledge on the brother right now, man.
Ibrahim.
Yeah, that brother's amazing, man.
So you want to change your name to Jiminy?
Oh, what are you talking about?
Man. No, I ain't on that wave. You know what I'm saying? I ain't on that wave.
All right.
You know, but anyway, man, I say that to say that it's something that has to be taught to you as a youngster. Like, so one of the things we talked about is like our upbringing was similar in terms of those things were ingrained in us when we were kids. So therefore, as adults, it's like it doesn't even have to be talked about. It's funny because when we were leaving the event last week, shout out to everybody that came out to the event too, because our event was dope. We had a dope event last Saturday for our investment club. You know what I'm saying? When we got to give the presentation and chop it up, man. You know, and anytime we get in the room, some folks that look like us, the energy is always dope. So
1,000. It was great.
Yeah, it was definitely it was dope. But then when we left to go, hey, everybody want to get a grub. We didn't even think about. First of all, we were leaving a black coffee shop, which is dope in itself because we got black coffee shops in Philadelphia.
A black coffee shop downtown in Philly.
Downtown, yeah. So to your point, everybody doesn't have that. I mean, if you're in New York, you may have it. If you know, what I'm saying, if you're in the big cities, but everybody doesn't have that. So we left a black-owned coffee shop to go to a black-owned pizzeria.
But if you go to Wichita, Kansas, you ain't got that.
Yeah, and by the way, the black-owned pizzeria is on land that's owned by black folks.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? You know,
shout out to Trader Goat. What up to you? Thank you for joining us. Thank you.
Hey, Trader Goat. It's good. So again, like the thing is, if you ingrain this in the youngsters about supporting their own when they're younger, it doesn't even have to you don't even have to say anything about it. The data is good for marketing.
Just do it. Right. So that's what I was going to say. I believe the data was good for marketing. If you have a business, you might want to think about going deeper on social media. You might want to think about partnering with other black influencers, spending some money with them. So I think that's what the report was good for. So thank you for that, Anthony.
So is anybody looking to sponsor the Black Wealth Rebel? I'm sorry, joke. I'm sorry.
No. Seriously, is anybody looking to sponsor the Black Wealth Rebel Show?
He's not joking.
No, matter of fact, we're looking for sponsors for our event. We got an event March 8th, but I digress. Let's get back to the comments, man.
We're looking for both. We got one sponsor already for our event March 8th. Okay. All right, read that, Jim.
Another problem, this is from Lawrence, by the way. Another problem with Nielsen is that they get their information secondhand from upperly mobile, cul-de-sac, middle-class blacks. Yes.
That's what Jimmy was saying.
Yes, Lawrence. I agree 1,000%. They, you know.
All right. Anthony says he would use it to pitch the companies to pitch his podcast. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Anthony says, to be honest, I don't have a real issue with anybody that's willing to boycott non-DEI corporations. But are those same individuals going to quit their jobs?
Good question.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Lawrence. We're on the same page, beloved. Nielsen is embedded in your data when you don't read the fine print. They are working at non-DEI companies themselves.
Correct. And that was part of Tabitha Brown's argument. It's like there are black-owned vendors in Target. Don't hurt them just because you're going to boycott. But again, you know, people don't like to think about the nuance and the detail of it all. They'd like to.
Well, because it's emotions. Jamil says, how can you truly boycott a place that you have to drive 3 to 4 miles to the suburbs to get to? That has more options in terms of demographics to market to than 30 years ago.
Still Rocks. What up, baby?
What up, Still Rocks? Lauren says, for the Nielsen stuff, people used to sign up and get a Nielsen box delivered to their crib to grab data. It's a lot of guessing. Listen,
Facts.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I had one of them at that time. They used to give me, little $50 checks every month. You know what I'm saying? Put it right in the market. Shout out to Nielsen. You know,
shout out to Jimmy for leveraging the system.
Even though y'all can jump in the lake. Anyway, the more logical solution would be to purchase shares as a collective, attend shareholder meetings, and run the Wall Street bets play to F with exec salaries and net worth and stock options and bonuses.
I think there's benefit to that as well.
Yeah.
Dina says, I'm very passionate and nerdy too. I get you. And Dina, that's my sister right there. She understands me.
Welcome, Dina. Welcome.
She understands me. Cedric,
I don't. I definitely don't understand you.
What
up, Cedric?
I'm the one that
Listen, man. All right. That's not likely.
That's not likely, being most of us have no interest in learning and investing in the markets.
That's sad, but I believe that's true.
The good brother asked Kamari what part of Africa he's going to, and Kamari replied, "Black Queens forever, no but." Yeah, he could have just gave my country. He wanted to get that bar off. That's all.
I wasn't born in Ghana, but after my mom, I said Ghana.
He said, Corey, I don't use those European standards to
That's
do.
right.
That's
He
right.
went bloviating.
Oh, he actually was a simple question, bro.
He just went straight to bloviating about.
I'm going to all the countries. That's yeah. All right, Still Rock says, I think people also don't take those surveys seriously. I would agree. I do online focus groups for extra cash. To qualify for them, you can finagle your answer so you can get chosen. All right, he must have went longer on that question. So yes, Still Rocks, I agree.
Dina says, I went to Egypt last year. Went south to Nubian village. It was awesome experience. I've experienced black culture throughout the world. Oh, Dina, I'm jealous, but it's cool though.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right now. You know what I'm saying? You know.
All right, Still Rock says, for example, they will tell you what the studies are about. And if you answer the qualification surveys in a certain way, you can get the invite for the surveys. Then you can just be yes to a survey. Yeah, listen, I ain't mad at you. Get your money, brother.
Hey, man, that's how I get my sats. I do surveys for sats almost every day. Lauren says, a lot of young people strangely don't identify truly as black. That's what I agree
with that. I agree
community
with that.
is identity. Without community, identity doesn't exist.
All right, Lawrence. Lawrence coming through.
Man, he got bars.
Rich, what up?
Really good, Rich.
Hey, Rich, what's up with the white dude wanting to murk people for saying the N-word? And he says the N-word. Yo, Rich be getting busy on Instagram, y'all.
Oh, yeah, Rich, Instagram is fire. Lorraine, what's up, Lorraine? That's all.
What up, Lorraine?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so that's Corey's point, I believe. Right. So,
but I don't disagree with Corey. I just think it's both. Like I don't think that they're not trying to erase. I think they're trying to get you to relive it while erasing it. If that makes any sense.
But it wasn't real history while we were living it, while we were going through it. So erasing history is easy when most people don't read.
Man,
Ooh.
that is a bar. I'm about to quote you on that, Don.
Yes, sir.
That's a
Are you
bar.
going to boycott the Super Bowl? Listen, you know what, Anthony? That's a great point. What happened to boycotting the Super Bowl?
Eagles in the Super Bowl.
That's why I don't even mess with people who start talking that Super Bowl shit. I mean that boycott shit. Because they were supposed to boycott a couple years ago. And then what happened? They forgot.
Eagles in the Super Bowl. They were. They was in that year too.
I know. But people was like, nah. They was like, nah. What up, Broke Genius?
I like that name, the Broke Genius. You can buy
directly. I'm not sure.
No, he's saying instead of like supporting those big corporations, sometimes go right to the source, go right to the person that owns that business. You know,
yeah.
If you want to buy all your time and space, you can buy it directly from us. But that's either here nor there. Matter of fact, I gotta get some books for the 8th, man. Anyway, are you banking black? I don't bank, so
there's nuance to that too. But go ahead.
I'm saying I don't bank. My bank is a node. It's just for me to accept payments that didn't get transferred out right out. I don't bank, so it don't matter. Most people don't have the disposable income to primarily shop black.
I disagree. I disagree with that statement in such a wholehearted way that I'm about to lose my mind.
Well, I think there's one word in there that you have to keep in mind that he mentioned. He said primarily.
Okay.
I can't find.
I think I know what book you're looking for without even you saying anything.
Well, say it then.
Are you looking for Maggie? Are you looking for Maggie Anderson's book?
I am, and I got it.
I knew it. Yo, I could tell exactly what you're looking for.
Because there's so many points, right? So if y'all don't remember, Maggie Anderson is the woman who wrote the book called Our Black Year, where she shopped for an entire year, primarily with black-owned businesses.
So, Don, I think geography plays a part in that, though.
It does. So, like, it will be. She was in Chicago, but let me back up. A lot of people called her racist for doing this, and she was like, "No, my husband makes money. I make good money. We live in Chicago. We got 2 little girls. We live in the suburbs, but we want to spend our money with our people. Might be hard to do, as Jimmy said, in Wichita, Kansas. Might be hard to do in Omaha, Nebraska. It might be hard to do in Phoenix, Arizona." But, again, we're on the East Coast or down south. That could be done. So, you got to take it with a grain of salt.
Listen, I got a black-owned grocery store like not too far from me on Ridge Avenue. Like, I got black-owned grocery stores. I can go to Uncle Bobby's and get coffee and books. You know what I'm saying? I got all kinds of restaurants. Obviously the barbershops. It's just certain things that is difficult to find, like a black-owned gas station, right? Yeah, yep. It's something like that. But in terms of a lot of things, it's not that difficult in our city. And again, we're blessed to be in a city that has this many black-owned business. I got a black-owned pizza. I got multiple black-owned pizza stores. I can go to Down North Pizza.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I can go to Little Trent's. You know what I'm saying? I got another. So I got all kinds of like.
So you know what? We're going to put up on our posts. There are 2 black-owned pizza shops in Philadelphia. How many times have y'all bought for them?
Well, right, that's in Philadelphia, but I digress. But for those that are in Philadelphia,
wait a minute, Little Trent's is not in Philadelphia. What are you talking about?
No. I'm saying you said how many times have you bought from them? Like to the question is, but a lot of the folks that support us aren't in Philadelphia, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, so it's hard for them to say, hey, a lot of them are too, though. A lot of them are.
That's literally what I said. I said, but for those that are, that's exactly what I said.
All right, I'm sorry. All right, Anthony says Tabitha Brown is not coon. They just found a slick reason on her success.
To hate on
maybe
her.
What's that?
I'm thinking maybe he was saying to hate on her success.
Oh, to hate her? Okay, thank you. Maybe they probably work for a white company themselves. There's a lot of facts there.
I mean, yeah, let's leave it at that. Yes, probably. Where are black businesses still, Kamari, that provide essentials in our neighborhood outside of barbershops, beauty salons, and restaurants? Philadelphia. Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? All the service-based businesses, I already have someone black. I have black physicians. I have black lawyers. I have black contractors, black plumber, black roofer.
You should have a black insurance person. That's easy to find.
I got a black insurance person.
You should have a black doctor, right?
I got black doctors. Listen, right. I got a black tax professional. Shout out to my brother Kamari.
Jimmy has a black eye doctor. He has a black.
Yes, I do. My favorite doctor, by the way.
He's got a black dentist.
Yes, I do. Dr. Williams.
Now, I'm not, again, this is an ego, but this is what we do. I know I referred Jimmy to the black dentist and the black eye doctor.
Yes, you did.
So to answer your question, Jamil, people got to get tuned in, man. Tuned in. There's no reason why black folks shouldn't have a black insurance person, a black mortgage broker, a black real estate agent, a black accountant.
If you're in Philadelphia and you're a black real estate agent, holla at your boy. Yo, also, we're blessed to have something like shout to Mark Lamont Hill. Uncle Bobby's is right there. We got
Coffee Creams and Dreams.
Coffee Creams and Dreams, another coffee shop. You know what I'm saying? What's the black-owned bookstore on the Deuce on 52nd Street?
Hakeem's bookstore, first black-owned.
Hakeem's bookstore.
First black bookstore in the city.
Yeah.
Now it's a monument.
Shout to Black and Nobel. Like we got it all, man.
Yeah.
I never thought about just how blessed we are in this city, but now that we have this conversation, we are definitely blessed.
Shut up, Paz.
Shout out to Paz. Paz says boycotting is reactionary. Conscious spending is proactionary.
Listen.
A reactor is tossed by every wave while a proactor navigates with the map and compass prepared for both. Come on, man.
That's one horn, 2 horns, 3 horns.
That's my spiritual advisor right there.
4 horns, 5 horns. Man, that's an atomic bomb right there. All right, so I don't know what to say. That's the truth. God's honest truth. And by the way, we just was talking about folks that are offline. There's a myriad of a black business online as well. So again, to Pastor's point, you can be proactive and start seeking these people out. Every time you are not spending black, you're giving away your power, period. All right, about that, Wallace says, each dollar that comes to my business goes to a black-owned bank. Shout out to Industrial Bank. Shout out to you, Anthony.
Whoa. Go ahead, read that, Kamari.
If anything, cats should be boycotting the Middle Eastern spots that don't do business with us. Are steady whooping on our weak and change their names to Nate to hire sisters only behind the glass. Oh, man. There are a lot. There are a lot like that.
They are talking down on Tabitha Brown while they just bought their whole family dinner from Mickey D's.
Oh, damn.
I see Ant feels some way about Tabitha Brown.
I feel some kind of way about it too, because again, it's deeper than the thought that people are not putting into it. So
again, to quote my brother Don Johnson, people don't read. LaJoya says, I've been doing medical surveys for over a decade, get paid just to have an opinion. I ain't mad at you.
facts. Lance Trades, welcome. What up, Lance?
Transparency and accountability.
Read that one more time, Jimmy. I stepped on you.
All right, so Lance Trade says we should be heavy on community investing with things like DAOs that offer transparency and accountability. Collective pool our money together, and that makes us a force to pay attention to. And for those who don't know, a DAO is a decentralized autonomous organization. So I mean, we do that. Like, you know, shout out to IB Big. We pool our resources together to create something, and what we're creating is very powerful, and we'll continue to do so. So we live our raps, for lack of a better term.
But how do you do that? Because IB Big isn't a DAO.
It's not a DAO. But you also have to be careful with DAOs too, though, right? Because a lot of DAOs aren't decentralized. They're decentralized. They're what I call dinos, right? Decentralized and name only. Because most of the blockchains that people run DAOs on aren't decentralized to begin with, right? If you're a DAO and you're in a chain that's proof of stake, then you're not really decentralized as you think you are. But that's I'm not. That
sounds like an interesting conversation we should have, though.
I mean, yeah, we could behind a wall, because if you want to get into that conversation, I got to bring the slideshow out and get into what it actually means to be decentralized and how some things are just, they're just dinos. They're decentralized in name only. They're not actually decentralized. When we talk about being able to be decentralized, you have to have enough capital to be decentralized. Only certain blockchains allow you, when I say you, I mean the individual, to run nodes to truly be decentralized. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, LaJoya says, I say invest in land and dominate all over the place, even in rural and suburban areas. I was watching a thing on YouTube earlier, someone sent me, about this Jamaican brother who got like a gazillion acres, and he has a farm. And he was getting to it. And I was thinking about the idea of us providing food for each other. So I need someone to teach me how to grow some food. It's what I'm really trying to get to. Don says he hasn't watched the NFL in years.
Shout out to Don, my friend from Omaha.
Omaha. Hey, come on! I got an idea, yo. Let's all go to the Berkshire Hathaway meeting with Black Wealth Rebel shirts on.
So do I need to buy a B share or a C share or a share?
Buy a B share.
Okay, let's do it. Because I ain't messing with that A share.
What's wrong with? Let's go cop A share. You want to cop A share?
I mean, you got it. You got a big money. I mean, you gonna trade it one of them coins?
Everybody says, hey, y'all, they say it's only compared to the Bible and the Quran. This is absolutely true. You got to own your time and space, man. That's the only, I mean, listen, that's what the streets say. We didn't say that. The streets said that. You know what I'm saying? The streets said it, so who are we to argue with the streets?
All right, so Lance says if something isn't there, then it's an opportunity. I agree with that. That's why I said we should talk about it, Lance.
Published by a Black-owned publishing house, by the way.
All right, LaJoy says, my mother was born and raised there and still lives there. I grew up there too. Nice.
Most people are in the hole at the start of the month, meaning they don't have disposable income. That's what the data says. And by the way, the data says that about all folks.
Correct.
That's the other part, though. Folks don't be realizing that a lot of these, a lot of the Neanderthal nation, they out here doing bad too.
Yes, they are.
All right, so the broke genius says if someone does deliver like DoorDash, they should decline Target pickups.
So they should decline their money? All right, Wichita.
Sons of blacks, at least 1/3 of poor, or could say poor
population.
Population? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I'm sorry, I didn't see the second.
So LaJoy is picking up on the cities that I named. So I only named places that I went to that don't have a big, overwhelming Black business population.
Man, y'all ever rode through West Virginia before?
Yes.
Riding through West Virginia is like riding into the early 20th century.
Yeah. John James, create a Black-owned business directory. Listen, there are 1 million Black-owned business directories. I think, I'll be honest, and I'm not poo-pooing it, but we got too many of them already. The problem
I think the problem is we do have too many. They need to consolidate.
Right. Correct.
What up, John, though? Appreciate you.
Oh, yeah, by the way. Thank you for joining, John. How you been, John? I ain't seen you in a minute.
So Don says you can and I can shop where I want, but do we live the average life from a financial standpoint? It's funny you say that. I was just reading some data and I was like, damn, I am blessed. Like, I mean, I'm not as rich as Kamari, but you're right, Don. But that's why I try to have empathy, man, and that's why I spend time in places where I spend time to kind of like, stay grounded and see that most folks are struggling. So you're right.
Says the guy who does content on his rooftop deck. But, I ain't got nothing to say.
One of us moved to the suburbs. All right, so Anthony says,
to the skies. To the deluxe apartment in the sky. Come on, man. Let's go.
Anthony says, remember when Dr. Umar was caught on camera celebrating the Eagles Super Bowl victory? He said he was supervising and protecting the other brothers and sisters who were celebrating. Listen, Umar's still from North Philly, dog. Like, Eagles is he's still from North Philly.
This is where they go wrong. They don't understand Umar from where I'm from, bro.
Yeah, man, he's still from North Philly, bro. But that is
Black
hilarious.
queens forever, snow bunnies never. I said black queens forever, snow bunnies never. I said black queens forever, snow bunnies never.
All right, we've hit our quota for being a black show on the internet.
Yes, we have. Yes, we have.
Right. So nobody can kick us off Beyonce's internet.
Yes.
All right.
Black being boycotting black business since segregation was ended. Oh, blacks been boycotting black businesses. What he said. Blacks been boycotting black business since segregation ended.
I would disagree with that. AG Gaston's would too.
Yeah, but I think there is something there, right? In terms of, right? So, for instance, right, when you look at the story of Black Wall Street, right? And it's funny, I always had this conversation. A lot of times I have it with elders. And I asked them, did they know that Black Wall Street was rebuilt? And most of them say they don't know that, right?
Correct.
That part of the story is always left out. People feel like it was, blown to, smithereens and that was it. But when they built it back, once segregation was ended, a lot of times, right, this goes into the psychology, the PTSD that we struggle from. We feel like our proximity to whiteness, like, the ice cold or that whole thing, that we don't need to spend money with our own. Like we're just not conscious spenders. And again, I'm generalizing when I say that. I'm using my lived life experience in the conversations that I have with people when I say that. But I think there are a lot of us who are conscious spenders and who actually go out of our way to do that.
I don't know, but okay.
I mean, I know it is because we just talked about the stuff that me and you do.
But I think we're a small microcosm, though, to be honest.
No, I am. I agree. But more folks need to get on the wave. People we don't have this or that, but they don't even look for them. Yeah,
I would agree. I look though. I do look.
It's just funny because I'm like trained to look first. Anytime I'm looking for whatever that thing is, that's the first thing I ask. And sometimes people look at me like I'm crazy. Like, did someone recommend someone? And I'll say, well, is he black? And they be like, why you ask that? I'm like, why don't you ask that? Anyway, LaJoya says, where I grew up and went to school in South Dallas, most businesses are black.
Okay. All right. I haven't been to Dallas. Well, that's not true. I went to Dallas for my first time last year, and I was basically downtown.
Hey, listen. All right. So Dina says, there was a black-owned pizza place on the west side of Chicago. Hood as heck, but the pizza was amazing. Got gentrified out the neighborhood, though. Ooh.
Happens a lot. That's because ownership wasn't a priority.
Start small, even if it's only 10% of your disposable income. Black Tithe.
Oh, yo. Black Tithe, that's going to be a shirt. We got a merch brand coming too.
Yeah, we got to actually use the hashtag. Shout the pastor.
And that will be the campaign that we do. Black Tithe.
Black Tithe. I like that pass. That's
I do too. I don't like it. I love it.
Yeah, love it, or whatever God said. Anyway, by the way, when I say God, I'm talking about LL Cool J. So anyway, and Detroit has had a recent surge in black grocery stores, including a multi-million-dollar co-op, but they get no love because they're too high or too far. But will travel to the burbs to Publix and WF. What's WF?
Whole Foods.
Whole Foods. Okay, Whole Foods. Got you.
Yeah. But that's a perfect example of the white ice is colder. So, I mean, it's real, y'all. It's real.
Blacks been boycott. Okay, that's what he was saying. Yeah,
right.
Ben.
Yeah, I got you.
Member managed, essentially running it as an investment club for the DAO for the transparency. Like, listen, we've already done that without the DAO, and everything is completely transparent. But I do understand your point in terms of using a DAO. Disposable income equals income left after paying taxes, savings, and expenses. Do people have disposable income? So I'm answering your question, Don. For the most part, no. I don't even think that's a race thing. I think most people don't. But you also put something in there which is interesting, right? You put savings as part of their expenses. How many people actually count savings as part of their expenses?
They don't.
None.
They don't at all. All right, do us a favor, y'all. Like, comment, and share this. If you enjoy the content,
Man, hit the love button. Hit the love button.
Yes, I ain't seeing none of y'all really hitting the love button today.
All right, man. Let me share something for the folks that wasn't here earlier, man. I got something I got to share with y'all real fast, man. Some of y'all saw this already, but let me bring this back to the stage, man. So for those who don't know, you know what I'm saying, I did the research on my ancestral history. Yeah, so
Jimmy's an
this
African.
is where my family is from, right? Yeah, you know what I mean. Also, Kamari, I didn't mention Kamari that it's the Bisa tribe too. I didn't even mention the tribe part.
You did mention it.
Again,
I actually mentioned
as of
it.
right now, I didn't do it.
I stepped on it, but yes, you mentioned it, Jimmy.
Oh yeah, you
know
did
you
step on it.
excited
You said Bisa. Yeah, all right, you did.
Yeah.
You did.
I know,
I
but listen.
apologize. You did do that. You stepped on.
Shout outs to you, brother. Shout outs to you.
Yeah, I'm saying Bikini Foss. That's where my folks is from, man. But the thing I told them earlier, what I found interesting is the results literally were 100%. And my wife got hers done. A lot of folks I know get it done. That's the first time I've ever seen 100%. Like, so it is what it is, man. So now I'm about to spend my whole weekend doing research on on where my family comes from and all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm planning a trip, to go back home.
While you doing that, make sure you listen to Peter Todd, all right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Anyway, Anthony says, just like y'all brothers in Philly, I benefit greatly by living in Memphis. Yeah, I heard Memphis got all the black ones. By the way, by the hood, right? I gotta check the analytics on the Black Wealth Rebels, but by the hood, our second biggest market outside of Philadelphia was Memphis, which was always interesting to me, right? Because
you listen to a lot of 3-6 Mafia.
It ain't even a 3-6 Mafia. Like, listen, brothers and sisters love us in Memphis, man. That's our biggest market outside of Philly. So just like y'all brothers in Philly, I benefit greatly by living in Memphis and having access to a lot of black businesses. With that being said, FedEx is the city's largest employer.
Makes sense. What up, Mark?
Mark, what's really good? Shout out to our brother Mark. Need to consolidate like the Green Book back in the day. That included black-owned and operated place to eat and stay. Yes.
But here's the thing, though, with the Green Book, that was out of necessity. Because if they went anywhere else, they might get lynched. So, we might get back to that now, and there are still sundown towns also, but it'll be interesting. Kamara, get with me tomorrow. NH? I don't know what NH means, but
another way of saying pause.
Listen, Mark, I don't do that, man. I'm too old for that shit. But I got you. I'll call you tomorrow, bro.
John
structure down.
Now.
All right.
Boycott Klarna and Afterpay. They about to get big chunks of them income tax checks for the Turks and Caicos trips.
That's a fact. And they are the devil. Klarna and Afterpay are the devil.
Damn.
There's a bunch of those.
Use neighborhood to frequent black-owned hotels around the country.
Okay. All right.
Was that an In Too Deep reference?
It was.
Yes, it was. Thank you for catching that, Cedric. Pause. Pat says, trying to solve a decentralized black problem with a monolithic solutions is like trying to catch butterflies with a bulldozer. That visual is hilarious.
Ooh, it is.
Any disposable income come from all the savings, using coupons, reward points in the apps, and the mixture of sales and doing the research on product quality.
Yeah. All right, there we go.
That's how you listen. That's the way to get some disposable income. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Do the knowledge.
All right, so
Latoya, I gotta get with you and Corey anyway, man. I think I'm about to bust a move on what we talked about years ago with that list, man. Because I'm trying to. We'll talk offline, man. They know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? They know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but I'm newsy, so I want to know what you're talking about. And guess what?
We talk about
Everybody in the audience.
We talking about acquiring some land, man. I'm trying to get some land because I'm trying to grow food, man. I need a mentor in the food growth space, man. Who knows someone that could teach me how to grow some food, man? I need a mentor.
Listen, look up what's his name? The gangster gardener.
And just when y'all send me these mentors, by the way, first of all, go to the village and send me a message and send me a mentor, man. Just do not send me anybody from the Neanderthal nation. Send me someone that That's what y'all know what I'm saying, man.
Yeah,
there we go. There you go.
That is absolute chaos.
My fam grows food well. I am not trying to have raisins. No, man, let me chill. Yeah, man, Lorraine, we started the show with that, man. Prayers up to everybody over there, man. Like that hit way close to home because I'm
too
not even
close.
It hit way close. I called Corey to check on Corey. The funny thing is, when I called Corey, the first time I called Corey, I got a crazy like sound on the phone. I was like, "Oh shit, maybe his phone ain't working." So I called him back, and as soon as I call him back, all I hear is like ambulances in the background. I'm like, "Bro, you cool?" Because Corey a couple blocks from where the plane landed.
Blocks from that shit, bro.
Yeah. And then it's like my favorite rap. Not my favorite. I ain't gonna lie, it is. Even though I just said something earlier about the black-owned markets, I'm a disgrace too because I go to Sprouts out there. But I bang with Sprouts. It is what it is. But they're right in the shopping center where that joint hit, man. So that's kind of tough. So it's very prayers up to everybody out there, man. I'm afraid to even watch the news because I know it's going to talk about loss of life, and that bothers me anytime there's a loss of life.
I'm not watching the news tonight.
Yeah, I gotta stay away from it, man. Support who supports you. How about that? I think that's important too. I think it's absolutely important. Corner stores are the microcosm of the black dollar, spending money on high-priced products of little value with people that don't like you a lot of convenience. What I will say about again, this is another Philadelphia thing. We actually got black-owned corner stores now. Like there's some brothers that are putting their money into the neighborhoods, man. I was just telling y'all before about Marvin O'Connor, who now owns a black poppy store. Like,
that's dope.
And Nate was one of the biggest supporters of black-owned women businesses. I mean, he not.
Y'all killing me with this Nate, man. Y'all killing me.
He ain't wrong. So Rock Noxious says, my man runs a farm down in Milford, Delaware. All right. So
send me that. Connect that us.
Yeah,
we'll do a trip down there. How far is Milford? That ain't.
I'm about to say I don't even know what Milford is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know what Wilmington is.
It can't be that far because Delaware like 3 miles long.
That's true too. Delaware itself ain't that big. You pull up in Delaware, then in 2 seconds you in Maryland. So it's like,
but you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised.
At what?
Let me see. I'm looking
Delaware
at it.
Is literally not that big. Like that's not,
I'm looking at it. Okay, it's not that far from Dewey and Rehoboth Beach. So it's not that far. Yep, not that far. So yeah, we'll do a trip down there. Shoot, we might do an episode on the farm.
The whole state of Delaware is less than 3,000 miles. Is it another DEI crash though?
That was the same question I asked.
That's what Kamari said earlier.
Because those idiots said that yesterday. But
Baltimore.
Got you. Our South. Got you. Man, listen. All right, King Diggy says I was just in Milford.
Pull it right at the farm, man.
All right.
Pull it right at the farm, man. Anyway, man, so that's what's going on in our life, man. Again, this book is done. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody recommended the book. Shout out to y'all for helping me find the book. Excellent book. My opinion after reading the whole book is, they play with us in our face and buy more Bitcoin, right? We talk about the idea of energy. One of the things I find interesting about this book is how he tied like slavery to energy, right? In terms of other folks using our human energy. I thought that was very interesting, that the connection he made with energy and slavery. But Kamari, I got the book. Whenever you're ready, bro. It could be. I got it for you.
All right.
The Urban Farm Sister.
This is what I got today.
Oh man, I got that over here somewhere. Richest Man in Babylon.
But I'm giving these away, so I'm doing my financial ministry. I'm giving these away. I brought them just to give them away. What's the whoa for?
Nah, it's dope. I'm saluting you.
Okay.
I make jams. I say with the pickle, 4 types of applesauce, okra, etc.
All right, I'm cool on the pickles, but I'm with the jams and the applesauce. No okra. Listen. I can't say I like pickle because Jimmy's gonna see
I was really hoping you didn't say that.
He's gonna see Paul.
Yeah. Listen, I'm not even a big pause using person, but if you'd have said that, bro, I would have had to.
I might have jumped.
Hey yo.
I'm
funny.
so glad my mom, RIP, RB to Mom Dukes, taught me how to garden. Jimmy, a quick tip to remember is keep your tomatoes 3 feet away from your other veggies because they drain nutrients. Also, squash is easy to grow. I think I want to start with tomatoes, man.
That's dope. That's
Shout out
dope.
to your mom, though, man.
Yes, that's a jewel right there. That is a jewel right there.
Yeah, man.
All right, everybody. So listen, we have talked about it all, right?
What we talking about this Sunday, yo? Because we got a Sunday class.
I was going to ask you, what are we talking about?
I don't even know. I mean, pull up Sunday and see. You know what I'm saying? We got a surprise for y'all Sunday.
How about this? What would the village like for us to talk about? Throw it in the chat. What would you like for us to talk about?
Yeah, y'all know Sunday we go over everything surrounding the stock market, options, and long-term investing. We generally do a class on whatever it may be. Last week we did REITs. The week before we did what? I know we did compound annual
PE ratio. Yeah.
We did PE ratio. We did a lot of stuff, right? And we're gonna continue to build on that on a Sunday. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's free for the people, for the black people.
For the people.
You know what I'm saying? Anyway.
My people.
So yeah, I mean, I could do a presentation on my homeland if y'all want, because you know what I'm saying, like, it all depends.
I won't be there Sunday, so you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, my brother's getting ready to go on a trip, man. Have a safe flight, beloved. You know what I'm saying? Have a safe flight. Enjoy time with the family.
All right, shout out to Joyce. She just popped in.
Day trading strategy. That's interesting. Maybe I'll look into, like, you know, what matter of fact, I got an idea based on that, Joyce, right? We could talk about like what it means to be a day trader versus swing trader versus you know, long-term trader. I think a lot of people get those things confused too. And by the way, Joyce, are you in the village, Joyce? Because in the village we do be day trading. I know me and Dana be in there getting to it. Me and Dina be showing our work like we in school.
Come on, you got that Undertaker cucumber pickle phobia. I don't. Jimmy and Corey just bullied me. That's how it is.
Yo, leave me out of that, man.
I'm not leaving you out of it because you be with the shits, bro.
Leave me out of that, bro.
You bullying me by saying I'm bullying you, man.
No, I'm just speaking truth to power. That's all.
Listen, I don't, you know, unless you say something extra crazy and I gotta say, hey, yo, I just.
You say that all the time.
So Adrian, real quick, let me answer this question. Adrian, we are live Sunday morning at 10 a.m. Every Sunday morning at 10 a.m. Right? And you know, if you're not in the village, go to blackwealthrebels.com to join our village. We do have free tiers. We have been building a catalog of classes, right, that we give away for free. Now, if you're in the village, right, we have different tiers and we do give away like other stuff. Like, so I'm not going to lie, our tier, our $14 and above, y'all get all kinds of special stuff. But our free tier still gets everything. So if you want to see the collection of things that we have put together, just go to blackwealthrebels.com. We are building out an amazing catalog. We are the Netflix of black finance. And, and by the way,
Brandon says, talk about the state of black tickers on the stock market. I don't want to do that. It's not many to go after.
You said it's sad. You said that's a sad state.
It's very sad.
You trying to make our show 8 minutes, man. You trying to have 8 minute show?
No, well, listen, I've done it before. Actually, shout out to Jose. We did it before. It's not a lot. It's slim pickings, y'all. It's slim pickings.
Shout out to Bob Johnson, man.
Okay.
No, I'm saying he got a couple joints. He got the REIT up there too, by the way. And by the way, his REIT actually owns a hotel in Philly. So anyway, Lorraine says economic impact of tariffs. That's a win.
I did that already, but we can do it again.
Yeah.
I did it on Thanksgiving. And the MAGA folks was mad at me. It was like, tariffs are not taxes. What are you talking about?
All right, go to Anthony. He says ETFs, growth stocks.
That's the literal definition of tax.
Growth stocks for the late bloomers. I like that. Growth stocks. Joyce says, no, she is not in the village. Joyce, you go to blackwealthrebels.com and sign up for our village. We got a whole catalog of classes. A lot of them you get right at the free tier. We got a lot of stuff that we've been doing back there. So, you know, even if you're not able to make it live, like I see in your next comment, that's fine because everything is back there in the village. Sundays at 10 a.m. because Joyce is in church. Shout out to Joyce for being in church on Sundays. You know, shout out to your church.
And shout out to everybody who just joined the village.
Yeah, shout out to all the new village members. We definitely appreciate and love you guys. Oh, man, I'll be at work. Hopefully, I'll be rid of the weekend job soon. Hey, listen, man, you got to get to that paper, Adrian. But Adrian, again, if you join the village, you can always watch the replay. We put a whole catalog back there. Is the best one on the market right now. Axum is the best one on the market right now. Let me see what he's talking about because I'm not familiar with that body of work. Are you familiar with that, Kamari?
I think that's an ETF, right?
Oh, is that what he's talking about? I thought he was saying a black-owned ticker.
Axiom, no, Axiom Therapeutics. Is that what you're talking about?
Oh, Axiom Therapeutics, AXSM. They're $106 a share. Was Axiom a black-owned business? I'm not sure if that's just, yeah, Axiom Therapy, but I'm saying, are they a black-owned business, or what are you saying about Axiom?
I mean, they got a black sister on the cover, but that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean anything.
I mean, in that case, Lowe's got a black-owned CEO, so
Haitian guy owns it. Okay, that's dope.
oh, I didn't know that. You just put me down with something. All right, let me look at this, man.
There we go.
If you click on there, I could tell by his last name that brother got like as a Haitian brother. Sapase. Click on yeah. Well, no, that's not what I was saying.
Oh, what were you saying, Jimmy?
Click on
about us.
About. You can see the management team. There's no pictures there, but I could tell by his name. Now,
let's see the board of directors.
Okay, let's see our board. Click the plus button. I won't say there's more. You click the plus button. What's it give you?
More text.
They do not have pictures, bro.
More text.
I wonder if that's strategic.
Of course it is.
All right, you didn't put me down with something. Let me find out. I gotta see. This is the problem with being as pro black as I am, because I didn't even look at none of the financials or nothing. I'm just ready to go all on board because I want to support our people. That's who I am. This is what makes me. This is who I am. You can hate me now. All right, let's see. I'm trying to look up. Don't mind me, y'all. I'm be a little quiet right now. We doing the knowledge right now. But who brought this up though? Oh, Brandon. Shout out to Brandon. Appreciate you, Brandon, because I wasn't familiar with this body of work. Now I'm looking up the CEO. I want to see an image of the CEO. Oh yeah, that's a brother. All right,
it's a brother.
Yeah, it's a brother. Hold up though. Let's see if he bunny hopping.
Doesn't matter.
To who? To me?
In general.
I mean, I don't know how you answer that question, but to me,
So 327 million in revenue. But no, sorry, 327 million in assets. 100 and no. This is in what? This is in thousands. 1, 2, 3. So what is that? 48. No, that can't be right. Oh man, my dog is going crazy on top of my head.
Shout out to your dog.
Man, he is living up to his name. He is living up to his name. Jeez,
so anyway, let me get back to some of these comments while Kamari does. He said the Haitian guy owns it. Yeah, I gotta do the knowledge. I got all kinds of research to do this weekend. I gotta research my homeland. I gotta research this company. Did you review tariffs on Friday or literally on Thanksgiving night? I think it was a Thanksgiving night show.
It was Thanksgiving night.
It was awful, small plane, but yeah, I can't even watch it. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Uncle Near is publicly traded. I do not believe it's publicly traded. No,
it's not.
Unity is the problem, and that's why we have the issues because of our disunity. I'm going to look into the village. Appreciate that. The broke gene. By the way, your name is fire. I don't know if you got make content on your page, but I'm going to look it up because I like your name. That's a fire name. Might be strategic for the ops. I got it. Yeah, talking about why they don't put their pictures and everything up there. Urban One is about to be delisted. The son ran the company in the ground. I think one day we need to do a whole show about the idea of passing on businesses and just making your son and daughter CEO because they're your son and daughter. and not creating an entity that can be ran by somebody else. Like the way the Waltons did it was like, look, y'all got the equity.
And Ford.
We don't need you to be CEO. You got the equity. We want to put somebody that can be CEO that can,
But here's the thing, right? To that point.
Yes.
The CEO doesn't really matter. Hear me out. The board matters. And so
all
when
right.
you get a strong board.
That's a nuance. So don't say they don't matter. Don't say they don't matter.
Who's most important, the board or the CEO?
Well, a lot of times the CEO is on the board. But again, more important and don't matter are two different things, Kamar. You said they don't matter.
Come on, Lorraine. Come on.
Yeah, get him, Lorraine.
Listen, I won't let that ride.
Y'all killing me.
Listen, though, you said don't matter. Don't matter and more important are two different things. I think to say they don't matter is kind of like hyperbolic.
Who's more powerful?
That's a different question.
All right.
But that also depends, though. If the CEO is chairman of the board, which a lot of companies is.
A lot of companies are, but not all companies, right?
I mean,
the board still runs the CEO if we're looking at the overall structure, but everybody's focused on the CEO. That's all I'm saying. That's it. And Lorraine, I thought we was homies too, man. Dang. Just chop me. Just chop me real quick.
So y'all was homies and now she acting like she don't know you.
So, Brittany says doesn't plan on making it public either. I think talking about Uncle Nearest.
No, I wouldn't either. Sometimes
it happens in the funeral business all the time. People pass on businesses to unprepared children. I see it all. There's a lot of black-owned businesses, even in Philadelphia, that were once black-owned businesses that are just gone because of that.
And for founder-led companies, the CEO are extremely important, yes, but they also are the chairman of the board as well.
So, but that's what I think it's the way. I think it's the way you phrased it, right?
That's
so
fine.
more power and not important are two different things, right? Because
I changed it. I cleaned it up. More power.
So even if you look at the,
we ain't got to spend a whole lot of time like y'all beating
on me. I want to
bullying me. Stop bullying me.
Here you go, making victim noises, man. Stop being a victim, man. Our people are stronger than us. We are not victims. Listen, the Steve Jobs story is a great story about this, right? Because he was a CEO, but he didn't have the power of the board, and they kicked him out of his own company, right? But he's also
to bring him back 5 years later. Exactly,
because of that power that he has in order of being a visionary and what he was able to do. So I do believe that both are important.
But the board kicked his ass out.
Man, listen, that's another one, right? To me, a home is a business, but that's the way I see it. Every property is a bank and a business. You can quote me on that. You know what I'm saying? Young Ribeye said that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so you rub Young Ribeye?
Right now, I'm big Burkina Faso. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Listen, man, I think you got multiple personality syndrome. I can't keep up with who you are today.
I just got nicknames, bro. I grew up on the Wu-Tang.
I don't know. I grew
up on 36 Chambers, man. So it is what it is, man. Big Burkina Faso, never the little. All right, so with that being said,
Killer bees on the swarm.
You know what I'm saying? So anyway, man, with that being said, we got to do our giveaway. What is going to be our hashtag for our giveaway this evening, y'all? We need a hashtag for our giveaway.
Burkina Faso.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that, man. So let's.
Or no. Make it Bassa. He's the Bassa people.
That's actually shorter.
Right.
BISSA, man. That's my tribe, man.
All right, what do y'all? Lorraine says hashtag DEI. That's a good one too.
I already love that.
Which one? DEI people. What y'all got?
Give us some more options, yo. Big piece, another little, man. Give us some more. Also, when Apple hired Steve Jobs back, he fired all of them. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. You know what I'm saying? He got his get back. And we don't remember none of them cats, but he's gonna live forever. Anyway, man, give us some more options of a hashtag for tonight's giveaway, man. We're gonna do a hashtag for tonight's giveaway. What would a hashtag be? Will the hashtag be we talk about Nielsen and their lying, prayers up to the victims, hashtag pray for Philly.
Black dollar, black spending power.
Black, here we go. See, Kamari trying to set me off again, man.
What, man? Get out your feelings.
He tried to set me off again, man. Give us some more hashtag. Black tie. There we go. Pass it one. It's over with.
Black tie. Okay.
Hashtag Nate.
Y'all tripping. Listen, man. Nate don't get no love here, man. Only Jimmy and Corey love Nate. I don't love Nate.
Yo, the sirens in my background are still going absolutely bananas.
And by the way, side note, shout out to the Broke Genius. I just subscribed to your channel. You know what I'm saying? I see you getting to it. You know.
Shout out to Raphael for joining us. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, Brittany says she's second to Lorraine. Jeez Louise. This is crazy.
Yeah, so I'm on the Broke Geniuses. I'm on your channel now. I subscribe to the channel, man. You got it's dope. I see what you're doing there.
All right, Orange Funk. What up, Big Pat Mo?
Shout out to Xavier, man. Xavier Miller, man. He was on our pod. You know what I'm saying? I see he's on your page.
Apple is the Dallas Cowboys of tech companies, still living out their former glory. All right. So Anthony,
I'm laughing at this. Yo, shout out to the Broke Genius. His last video title was crazy.
What's the title?
I'm not gonna read it out loud. You got to go to it, man. Go to his YouTube page and look at his last video he posted. Man, he got a video. His second video says "Being broke ain't easy." Man, he ain't never lied about that.
Why am I thinking about anything? Never mind.
You see the title of his last video?
No, not yet. Give me 1 second. I'm multitasking over here.
Okay, I got you. Black Tide is it though, man. That's the new movement, man. We starting the Black Tide movement, man. Well, Pastor started it, but you know that's my spiritual leader, so I could take it from Pastor, man. I got 2 spiritual leaders, man. Antonio Pastor and Brad Jordan.
Brad Jordan is one of your spiritual leaders.
Absolutely. Every Sunday, I make sure I listen to a little bit of Face, man.
You never seen a man cry till a man died?
That man, listen, man. I don't care. You can't tell me that man ain't anointed. One of the greatest. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, but shout out to the Broke Genius, man. Just subscribe to your channel, man. Oh, we got a whole website, brokegeniuses.com. All right, you get to it, man.
Are we cooking it up? Are you cooking it up?
Yeah, man.
Okay. I'm going to check it out in a minute.
That's dope. That's dope.
All right. So what is the hashtag? Are we going with Black Tithe?
Yes, we're going Black Tide. Lorraine, I don't generally do it. That was a Spoon does it. Our brother Spoon does it literally every day. I really don't trade spreads. I know how to trade spreads. I trade leaps for the most part. Leaps, and then I day trade SPY. I'm working on a new strategy though. I told y'all a couple weeks ago that I've been doing a lot of due diligence. I'm doing the knowledge right now. I ain't gonna put it out there yet. Let me finish doing my research and get the data back to y'all. But it's still involving leaps, but just a different way to do it. So Don says, do y'all think something is up with Melanie Hobson stepping down from the Starbucks board?
No, she's been on there for 20 years. I don't.
Yeah, but who steps down from the Starbucks board? I mean, I know you don't. I mean, you know.
She's been on there for 20 years. I don't. Yeah.
You know.
I mean, but you know.
Maybe George Lucas. No, let me shut up because I'm gonna piss Kamari off what I was getting ready to say.
There you go, slandering the sister.
I don't want to piss Kamari off.
There you go, slandering the sister.
I'm not slandering
the black woman.
Listen, I am not slandering her at all. She could do whatever.
So what do you call it then? What do you call it?
Listen, man, I'm just a passionate brother.
She a hopper.
Listen, man. Listen, man. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not slandering the sister.
There's no slander in it. Is the truth. If the truth is slandered, then that's what it is.
Okay. If y'all say so.
Listen, man, I'm just a passionate brother from Burkina Faso, man. I'm just, I'm passionate about my people, man, all across the diaspora. So I just, I'm very passionate. I'm passionate about Black love. I'm passionate about like, you know, on black families. That's all. You got to forgive me. I'm very passionate about it though.
Okay. All right.
I'm trying to get on the board of coffee, creams, and dreams. I don't care about the Bucks, man. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I don't know about that one, bro.
I don't know how to take that. All right, let me shut up, man, because I don't want people
Listen. That Starbucks board pays a couple dollars. It's definitely six figures.
I'm not saying it doesn't, but everything ain't about money to me, man.
Okay, that's because you're rich. You know, us poor people.
It's not about being rich either. I'm not rich.
Us poor people living in District 12 don't act like people living on rooftop decks.
In the words of John Legend, man, we're gonna be rich forever. And the reason we're gonna be rich forever is because we support our folks and we love our folks. And that right there, you can't put a price tag on that, man. The love I get from the people. Matter of fact, Corey, I gotta share a message with you when we get off here. I got a message from one of the parents in our camp that just made my week, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the love that we get in the field, you can't put a price tag on that. You cannot put a price. I got messages today from the kids that I just spoke to Wednesday that just gave me energy, man. And for those want to see it, go right to the post I put up about the event. So I say all that to say, you know, that's what wealth is to me, bro. So okay. I do want to be on the board of Coffee, Creams, and Dreams because I want them to be the next Starbucks, but I want them to be our Starbucks.
I want board seats that pay six-figure pay. I'm sorry. But I got a question.
People have integrity.
I got a question. What do y'all think about this?
Yeah, exactly. Hey, hi. Hi. What the hell are you doing? Who is that? This is my husband. What are you doing to my husband? Oh, your husband. Yeah, my husband. Tell him who I am. What are you doing, Tell him who I am. He ain't nobody. Get off my husband. Tell your wife who I am. Ma'am, who am I? Will you please stop touching my husband? Oh, okay. I'm fixing to touch you in a way you don't want to be touched if you don't quit touching me. Well, that's fine. You might feel like that. He has to. He has touched me in ways that you probably have never been touched at. So tell him who I am.
So this man got a black queen, right?
Well, first off,
I'm asking.
I don't want to ruin your video, but they're paid actors.
But he still got a black queen.
I'm not saying nothing. You didn't tell me you was married. Could you please step back and get your breast out of my husband's eyes? Oh, my breast has been all over your husband's face. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Yeah. No, ma'am. Well, let me tell you. Let me tell you a little something about me. See this? See this? See, this is what my man works for to give me. Oh, okay. He gave me one of these too. And it may not be an engagement as big as yours, but I have one too. He loved giving rings, don't you, Daddy? Excuse me. Cool Daddy. Stop touching Daddy. Please stop touching Okay, listen, why somebody would call a man they claim to have sex with Daddy, but if you got daddy issues, give me your daddy. Excuse me, why are you touching her? Oh, wow. Excuse me. Yeah, why don't you check his phone and you'll find out exactly who I am. I'll sit down and I'll wait. No, you won't sit down by... Yeah, well, I'll sit right here. Oh, hell yeah, you will sit down by him. Yeah, so you ain't tell me you was married. You never asked. Wow, you're such a creep. You ain't even got to worry about me. I need to go...
It's a legit response.
I cannot believe you. Take off them ridiculous glasses, too.
What are you laughing about?
That's funny.
That's not funny.
It is funny because you should not be doing that.
I'm not laughing here.
You can't have both. You can't have your cake and eat it too, sir.
I did have my cake and I ate both cakes too.
Okay.
I like that shit. No. I ate them both.
Black queens forever, snow bunnies never. I said black queens forever, snow bunnies never. I said black queens forever, snow bunnies never.
So what do you think about him getting his black queen back?
Well, first of all, it's a skit. I don't want everybody to know that it's nothing true about that. They do skits.
Why do you have to take the fun out of everything, man?
Well, because
you like the fun police, man.
No, I'm not the fun police, bro. I'm not the fun police, man. But
you don't never want to handle fun, man, except for when it's at my expense.
Oh God, here he goes.
Here we go.
I just want to make sure that. Listen, man. You know, I know you like talking about fake things that don't exist in stories and stuff like that, but I think it's important to have. We can have fun and still deal in reality, man.
So everything you have fun with is all fake things. But listen, this is a real thing, y'all. We just getting around.
That was slander. He talking about me.
But look at this, y'all. This is crazy. This is Philly, y'all. This is Philly.
Come on, bro.
Like, so when we say it's real out here, it's real out here. We got men coming out on fire. So pray for Philly, y'all. Pray for Philly. All right, Black Tithe is the hashtag, y'all. Black Tithe is the hashtag. All right, now I'm worried because I got to pull up the giveaway.
Yes.
And Lorraine always puts extra pressure on me.
Shout out to Lorraine, yo. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lorraine, man.
Let's see if I can get it right this time. Let me see if I can get it right this time. And I didn't get it right this time.
Yeah, man. Shout out to President Ibrahim Traore, man. Shout out to my bro.
Oh, that's how you say it? I don't even know how to say it.
You better learn to say it, man. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the greatest leaders of this generation, man.
Listen, he is getting busy.
He told them French folks funds on hold.
I'm praying for that brother.
I am praying for that brother too, man.
I am praying for him.
You know, we from the same place, man. So, you know, I gotta pray for the brother, man.
So you gotta go over there and be his economic minister.
Hey, listen, man. I'm with that, man. I'm with that. I'm gonna get them all on the Bitcoin standard, man. We gonna follow the Naeem Bekele move, man.
All right, everybody get in.
I was actually supposed to be going in the next couple of weeks.
Going where?
Traveling over to the Naeem Bekele land, man. I was supposed to be taking a trip to El Zante in El Salvador. I gotta check the schedule because I got a lot going on, man. You know, I'm supposed to be going there in February. You know, spend a little time on Bitcoin Beach and whatnot. But by the way, also Kamar, we didn't bring up the fact that we got a free webinar coming out that we're doing with our sister, man.
Yes, we do. We have a free webinar coming out next week, next Thursday at 7 p.m. That's February 6th.
Yeah, is that this week coming up? That's
I believe so. Right before the Eagles. Well, a couple of days before the Eagles.
Yeah, that's this Thursday. We got a free webinar coming this Thursday.
Yep. So look out for that, y'all. We will drop. I will put the registration link in the.
You got the flyer you can share, bro?
Yes, I got it. Yes. All right, everybody, get it in. Hashtag Black Tithe. Well, I gotta say yo for that, man.
I didn't say nothing, man. Go ahead, just keep doing your thing, bro. Keep doing your thing.
Oh, I mean, this is a good question. I mean, you know.
Listen,
Jimmy ain't
man.
got nothing for that though. But
No, Umar puts in work, man. No Umar slander, man. I mean, you can slander him all you want to. I don't care. But we still gonna protect Umar. He's a net positive. Now you just being mean, man.
He's a Commanders fan. That's all it is.
Oh, that's why it's a little salty. That's what it is.
Probably.
Got it.
I mean, that's my only guess.
Oh, did Kamar even set up? Did you even set up the giveaway yet?
The what?
The giveaway.
It's on the screen.
You didn't start. There we go.
What do you mean? We got 29 entries. What are you talking about?
I'm just making sure you set it up. I want to see it. I want to see usually the
Listen,
hashtag.
man, we've gone over this. Listen, I'm getting trauma from you and Lorraine's pressure. I don't know if I can do this anymore, man.
No, Jamil, send me that. Inbox me that, bro. I ain't see that. Yo, Jamil be
Yeah, didn't he have like a stroke or something? I did see that. Oh, damn. Are you from KC? I'm gonna say this. No KC slander. KC's got a great Negro baseball museum. Awesome. The Jazz Museum out there is awesome. But the Eagles gonna spank that ass. I'm just saying. By the way, we got some merch coming. Black Wolf Rebels merch coming. Y'all gonna like what we got.
Yes, we cooking up some fire. We are cooking up the fire, man. Listen, couple things. Sunday we got class.
All right, St. Louis. Okay, you right down the road.
So Sunday we got class. Next episode of Stack Stats and Die Trying early next week. Wednesday is Wealthy Wednesdays. Friday is Freedom Fridays and the Bitcoin giveaway. The 6th of February, we got the free webinar. We're gonna share y'all the flyer for that in a second. The 8th of March, we having a live event here in Philadelphia. We got it. For those that want to pull up to Philadelphia, man. Let's have a ball. Let's support a black-owned business. Let's get a nice grub. You know what I'm saying? Let's break bread. We're gonna
I was there today, by the way.
We're gonna do a pod class. That's right, not podcast. Pod class coming. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna, you know, our sister's gonna be a part of the pod class and be in the building. Shout out to Courtney. Courtney will be there. You know, a lot of the movers and shakers in the city will be there. You dig? Then March 9th, by the way, March 9th, I got an event. Hopefully, Kamari filled his documentation out so he could be there as well.
I did not.
See, come on. See, this is what I'm talking about, man. This is what I'm talking about, man.
I mean, listen, Jimmy, you got all the juice, man. Just tell them to put me on the bill. I ain't got to do all that stuff.
Listen.
You're running the whole thing anyway, man.
No. I'm just there as support, man. Shout out to Andrea. Andrea, my sister, she is the head lady in charge. She put me on the board there, and we are going to change the world, Inspiring Minds Philadelphia. Our sister Tracy, by the way, is also a board member. So we got two folks from the Black Wealth Project with board seats in that organization. We are doing our thing. But March 9th is for the babies, though, man. Hey, Corey, guess who I got coming to speak to the babies, man?
Who coming to talk to the babies?
Rachel's coming to speak to the babies.
Rachel is
the babies. Lorenzo, Kamari, Courtney. And here's one, and you ain't never thought. I got Byron Woodson coming to speak to the babies.
Get out of here. Yo, Byron is one of the top 10 smartest people I've ever met in my life.
Ooh, Byron is probably a top 3 smart person I've ever met in my life. Sometimes too smart for his own good. But I got him coming to speak to the babies too, man. So I got some fire coming, man. We going, you know, we gonna do our thing.
His theories on connectivity are absolutely amazing.
No, next level. The dude is a systems thinker. His brain is
he wrote a book. I can't remember the name of the book.
It's called The Network. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you in a second. Oh, there we go. There we go. Shout out to our sister Camille.
So that is February 6th at 7 p.m. Bitcoin, taxes, and real estate. If anybody wants to come, let me know. Matter of fact, I'll just put the link in the comment section because I know everybody wants to pull up. It's totally free. Totally free.
Yeah, man. So Byron, by the way, our brother Byron, his book is called Weaving Networks. It's called Weaving Networks. But this brother, when I tell you somebody is brilliant, like he is brilliant. Like, and I don't say that about a lot of folks, but the brother is brilliant. Yeah, man. Anyway, so yeah, Bitcoin, taxes, and real estate. You already know which one I got. Shout out to Sister Camille, real estate legend. She's gonna be talking about real estate. Obviously, you know, Kamari gonna talk about.
I mean, technically, I can talk about all three.
Can you?
I can, but you be hating on me.
I mean, you just called it hot storage, so I don't know how you could take me. I mean,
cold storage, hot storage, all storage.
No.
Here we go.
It's not.
Dude,
I'm not trying to stand you though. I'm not trying to stand you. I'm just telling you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, listen, man, you my brother, man. I got nothing but love for you. I miss Tracy, Courtney, and Malik. Hey, listen, man. They're still family. We still do what we do. It's just that, the Black Wealth Rebels is almost like we are the BBD, right? You got New Edition, and then you got BBD. You know what I'm saying? And then Kamari is Bobby Brown. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, that was mad slander.
Oh, calling you Bobby Brown is slander? Bobby Brown is a legend. What do you mean it's slander?
Bobby Brown got kicked out of the group, bro.
Yeah, he got kicked out or left. Bobby Brown left because
he got kicked out.
Yeah, okay, that's revisionist history right there.
Bobby
Brown also.
They didn't vote him out. They didn't vote him out. Did they vote him out, Jimmy?
Bobby Brown also made.
Jimmy, stop laughing. Did they answer the question? Answer the question. Did they vote him out?
After he left already.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Whose story you want to take? Go read Bobby's book. And what I tell you is, Bobby Brown also got to make Sweet Passionate Love to Janet Jackson and Whitney Houston.
Sweet Passionate Love.
He's a legend. He's a legend, man. Do not slander Bobby Brown, man.
Sweet Passionate Love. He's not the king of R&B.
I'm just saying,
I'm not doing that with you today, Jimmy.
Pause.
Bobby Brown is not the king of R&B. At least not for that time frame.
You're wrong.
Okay. All right.
Impact, numbers, like all the things.
All right. Tell me what cookout. Who listens to Bobby Brown at the cookout?
Everybody.
Me? What are you talking about?
No, they don't.
What cookout do you
got songs that'll live forever?
The only song you're going to put on is Tenderoni. That's it.
No, whoa. All right, man. You're being super disrespectful, bro.
All right, hold on. Lorraine, I was playing around when I said that. So I was just rhyming.
He was trying to speak about Bitcoin, but he was sounding crazy, Lorraine.
I wasn't trying to speak about Bitcoin. I was just rhyming.
If you saying Bobby Brown don't get played at cookouts is foul, B.
Okay. Tell me Bobby Brown's greatest body work.
Yo,
don't be cruel. Are you kidding me? It's what are you talking about?
My prerogative. What are you? Yo, you wild.
The whole album. Don't be cruel. The album. What are you talking about?
Okay. All right. I forget y'all a little bit younger than me, so I'll give it to that.
Why, like a year? Kamari, like 2 years.
It's a couple of years because y'all got a young boy. Look out, Bobby.
Hold on. Bobby Brown has a diamond album, dog.
Yeah, because white people brought it, right? Since when do we use
Here
white
we
people
go.
as the
Here
king?
we go. Here
Listen,
we go.
I need y'all to be consistent.
Here we go.
I need y'all to be consistent.
All right, so now
either we are a black show,
either
we are a black show, or we are a white show, or we are a DEI show. What kind of show we're going to be?
I'm nobody's DEI. Do not put me in no DEI. I'm no, that's not what you're going to do.
Listen, that's Bobby Brown's best song. You try to batter my boys?
Yo,
listen, Bobby Brown is a national treasure, and I think that you were disgusting, disrespecting Bobby Brown. Like, what are you talking about? The dude has a diamond album outside of just sales. We're not talking about sales. Actual impact in culture.
Shout out to Bobby Brown. I love Bobby Brown.
Impact in culture, man. Are you kidding me? He didn't body the Arsenio Hall show. Come on, man.
Oh man, all the white people was dancing to "Don't Be Cruel."
No, they wasn't.
My prerogative. Yes, they were.
He is a Bobby Brown on Soul Train. Listen,
there's somebody else who has a better R&B.
I'm gonna say something to you right now.
There's somebody else right now who has a better R&B track record than Bob. I'm sorry. Sorry.
No one said he had the best R&B track record. I said that he is a king in the culture.
So now he is a. No, you always say the king. You say the king.
No, at that time, Bobby Brown had a run where he was the king. Okay. Now he's a king amongst kings. Right? Listen, people have runs where they're the king, right?
Black Tithe. Hashtag Black Tithe. Put it in the chat.
You are out of control. Bobby Brown had a crazy run. Again, the man made Sweet Passion of the Janet Jackson and Whitney Houston. What are we talking about now?
Oh Lord.
Then he had a nerve to kick her out the room, like, get out of here because you colorist. Like, if you want to get into the real story.
Crack, that's why. But crack is white.
See what you do? See what you do? We listen, we don't judge. what you doing is foul, man.
Black Tide. There we go.
You put 2 hashtags though, so that may not register. But what you doing is foul, B. You're not gonna disrespect Bobby Brown, man. He's a national treasure, man.
Listen, okay. I don't care about national treasures. I care about black treasures. Talk to me about that, B.
He's a black national treasure, man. Out of the projects in Boston, man. What we talking about, man? What we talking about, man?
Listen, I'm talking about a man from New York City who has run.
And guess what else, Bobby? Guess what else, Bobby did?
Since 87.
Bobby has also had multiple wives, right? And guess what all them got in common?
Oh Lord. Go ahead. Tell us, Jim.
They all sisters, right?
Okay.
He ain't like some of your other heroes. You know what I'm saying?
What other heroes? What R&B heroes are we talking about?
I'm just saying heroes in general, man. A couple people ago, I made a comment. You got offended because I was talking about their choices. But I digress, though.
What people? Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all, I don't mess with people's spouses.
Bobby Brown.
I have nothing.
This to really piss Kamari off court. Bobby Brown is the FBA legend. He's a treasure.
He can have FBA. What up, welcome. Rio, how you doing, brother? Welcome. Shout out to Bobby Brown. B Brown. All right, let's get this Bitcoin giveaway going, y'all. Let's see. Where did it go?
Now that you are here with me.
Look at Jim singing.
Listen, man, you're not gonna slander the God, man. Baby, let's do the guy.
All right, so we got 39 entries. And so everybody's in. Y'all ready for this? There we go. Talk about it. Who came out?
Nope, not at all. I'll be sure doesn't have one classic album.
You're bugging. He's wrote way more than Bob. Way more.
Hold up. I said he doesn't have one classic album. You said he wrote way more than Bob.
It's about what
that was the comment I made, though. You're
created.
talking about something completely different. I said I'll be sure doesn't have a classic album. He wrote more than Bob. No one said he didn't. I said
so. Lorraine, we talked about that a little bit. It's funny, right? So I was definitely excited about that. I was also disappointed that Biden didn't pardon. What is her name?
You don't want to talk about the Biden parties because he was wild.
What is her name? What is the sister from Baltimore who was the attorney general that got pardoned? That got brought up in some BS charges. Her name is on the tip of my tongue.
Lay your heart be next to mine.
What is her name?
Carolyn Mosby.
Carolyn Mosley Braun, right? I think. What's her name?
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me get right. Marilyn Mosley. Marilyn what?
Mosby.
Mosby. She should have gotten a pardon. Like, that joint was totally crazy.
I mean, he also pardoned the judge that was in there wilding. So, I mean, we could talk about Biden. He was
Thank
asleep.
you. Universal
Affairs, Maryland. Yeah, we was trying to figure out the name, but thank you for that.
Welcome.
Who the hell was I talking about? Carolyn. I guess I was close. I came close enough.
No, but there's another famous politician named Carolyn.
Okay, got you.
Talk about it. Telling Jimmy a young boy. He wasn't really outside like that.
Let me ask you a question, Kamari. What album was Night and Day on? Give me the album title.
Talk to him.
Don't look it up. What's the album that was on?
Jimmy, stop playing. You know you can carry a tune.
I got an 8-octave voice. But listen though, real quick, Kamari. What album was Night and Day on? Because you can't tell me the album because the album was trash. That song was fire.
The album was not trash.
What's the name of that album?
Listen. Give me a minute. It came out in 87, though. I can tell you that.
It did not. It came out in 88. What's the name of the album?
It did not come out in 87. The single came out in 87. Night and Day came out in 87.
The album came out in 88.
Night and Day came out in 86, 87. Night and Day. I'm looking it up.
That's a song. I said the album that it comes from.
No, but I'm talking about the song because they
I
brought
see
up
you
the
looking
song.
it up because you don't know.
I just said I'm looking it up. Listen, bro.
It's called In Effect Mode. No one can tell me. Listen.
I'm
an R&B head. I'm an R&B head. Don't play
but I don't keep.
You know you're not.
I don't keep dumb facts in my head.
You know why it's a dumb fact? Why I should know that? Because the album is trash. That's why.
That album is better than any album I'll be sure produced. You're natural, man.
You said that album was better than anything I'll Be Sure produced. Come on.
No, I said okay.
That's what you just said. That's what you just said.
Let me retract that.
Retract it.
That album is better than anything B. Brown ever made.
In Effect Mode is better than Don't Be Cruel? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
You're now on crack.
See, I'm getting jumped by the 2 Centralites.
Give me 3 songs off the In Effect Mode.
Y'all bugging.
Give me 3 songs.
Y'all wasn't outside.
The whole album only had 9 songs, and 8 of them was trash.
Y'all wasn't outside. All right, put y'all hashtags in. We only got 33. Can we get up to 40?
The songs on that album are Night and Day, Ooh, This Love Is So Trash, Killing Me Softly, Naturally Mine.
Wait a minute, Ooh, This Love Is So was not trash. You're lying.
Okay.
You're a bold lie, Jim. You're lying.
No Key Idea, Just a Taste of Loving. If I'm Not Your Lover.
I don't. Wait, stop.
2 out of 9.
If I'm Not Your Lover is trash, that's what you're saying.
2 out of 9. You got 2 out of 9, dog.
Bro, you bugging.
2 out of 9. You got Off on Your Own and Night and Day.
And by the way, I'm not even talking about Al B. There's somebody else who had an album in 87 that took the black community, not the world, but the black community by storm. But you was too young to understand that.
I'm not too young to understand. I know exactly what you're talking about. Listen to this.
Album is better than everything. His album is better everything than B. Brown.
You're wrong.
His album is better than
Dog. I can give you 5 songs. Don't Be Cruel. I give you 5. I give you 5 songs.
The people have spoken. The people have spoken. I'm talking to the people. I'm not talking to you.
Adrian, I can give you 5 songs off Don't Be Cruel that is more fire than I'll Be Sure's entire career.
That's
First of all, the title track, Don't Be Cruel, My Prerogative, Tenderoni, Every Little Step, and Rock With You. That's all on one album. That's only 5 songs off the one album, by the way.
Shout out to Babyface, by the way.
Listen, that's only 5 songs off the one album. Don't Be Cruel,
Listen,
My Prerogative,
Jigga, I'm going to tell you, hold on. Jigga, I'm going to tell you, Christopher Williams' second album is definitely better than anything Bobby Brown has ever produced.
You are
Christopher Williams. Second
He
album.
don't have 5 better songs than that.
I said his second album. Do you know what the second album is?
It's not better than Bob, dog.
Okay. All right.
Listen, Christopher Williams' greatest hits aren't better than Don't Be Cruel.
According to who? According to who?
Me and everybody else that buys albums.
No, I don't really like Don't Be Cruel. Listen, Rick James is a legend. And cocaine is a hell of a drug. Just saying. All right, we got 33. We got 38 people in here at this moment. I think we had the high of 50. And then we don't have a lot of likes, y'all. Can we get the likes up, please?
No one even bought Christopher Williams' album, dog. That album is trash.
That's because you're not a real R&B head. That's all.
No, I got the Chris. The album, honestly, the album is trash, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Which album? He has multiple albums.
The album I'm talking about is Adventures in Paradise.
Okay, that's not the album I'm talking about.
That's his second album, though.
That's not his second album.
That's his second album.
Let me look it up. That's not his second album.
All right, so what's the second album then? Are you talking about Changes? You're talking about Changes. Let me get to the Changes album tracks listing. Let's get to that track listing then. You're talking about the one with Dreaming on it.
That album is a classic.
All I See, Don't You Want to Make Love, Good Loving, Come With Me, When a Fool Becomes a Man, Changes. Where is that? Is
better
not
than
better
anything
than
Bob Brown.
That is not better than Don't Be Cruel.
It is.
Yo, I just gave you 5 tracks off Don't Be Cruel. That is better than Christopher Williams' Life. That 5-song run right there is insanity. Are you kidding me? You can't be objective though. I'm being objective. I'm being objective when I say this. By the way,
you're not being objective. You're subjective.
Bobby Brown is my favorite artist.
Say what's up to the people.
What up, y'all? What up? What's really good? I
what's
see
up,
Brother
no
Malcolm.
name?
Shout to Brother Malcolm behind me, by the way.
Mac, what's up?
Shout out to Brother Malcolm. Mac, what's really good? Listen, Don't Be Cruel, My Prerogative, Tenderoni, Every Little Step, and Rock With You is on one.
Tenderoni is not good.
Tenderoni. All right, let's go. All right, let's go. Let's go.
I didn't like Tenderoni.
All right, come on now. Let's get to the giveaway. Let's get to the giveaway. Because you're disrespectful. You're gonna say shout out to Babyface, and that's the one that Babyface. Like, what are we talking about, man? Come on, man. Go ahead.
What up, Tim? So Tim's a B Brown fan.
Because B Brown is a Black American treasure, man. You said.
Listen, I don't care about America.
You hold up. You said that.
Listen, Freddie Jackson got some classics, but he's not really in the conversation.
I love Freddie Jackson, but that 5-song run he just said.
I don't think that's a run.
Only maybe Usher, Mike. There's only a handful of.
I don't think that was a run, but it's subjective. So to each his own.
You trying to tell me those 5 songs being on one album? Like, are you kidding me?
Are you kidding? No, are you kidding me?
Give me 5 I'll Be Sure songs better than those 5.
First of all,
I won't even give you that album. I'll give you his entire catalog. He don't have 5 songs better than that in his entire catalog. By the way, I saw Al Sure perform live a couple years ago, and he was horrendous.
Why are you slandering the king, man? Why are you slandering?
Being honest, that's also the same show where Kim came out and stole the show. Shout out to Kim.
Listen, Kim is phenomenal.
He ain't got 5 songs, but he ain't got 5 songs better than that though.
And listen, Alexander O'Neal is a great too. Shout out to Alexander O'Neal.
Tell Alexander O'Neal to stop trying to re-sing his songs. You want to hear something comedy? Alexander O'Neal tried to re-sing all his greatest songs because he wanted to get the publishing for it. And
listen, stop that, man. I need you to stop.
It's one of the worst things I've ever heard in my natural born life. Alexander O'Neal, you got to chill. I know what you're trying to do. I know what you're trying to do, but I'm not doing
nothing. Listen, I'm gonna tell you who's better than B Brown on R&B. Black R&B. Don't care about white sales. Keeps better album than anything B Brown has ever done. Look at Make It Last Forever. That album is phenomenal. I'm just
talking about black culture. You talk about black culture, right?
Yes.
Bobby Brown had culture in a chokehold. He had people want to dance like him, sing like him, wear their hair like him, their hair like him. I'm talking about black folks. I don't even think about them people.
The Gumby wasn't even Bob's. He built that. He took that. He did own it, but it wasn't his.
But who said it was his? You keep answering questions.
You said he had black culture in a chokehold.
He did, because again, he's the one that popularized it. Whether it was his or not, he popularized it.
I know what happened. Jimmy saw the Bobby Brown video with the biker shorts on. He was walking around with biker shorts. I got you. I see what happened. But you
gotta understand.
Make it last forever is better, and I've been saying this for years. Make it last forever is better than Bob's whole catalog.
You're wrong, but here's the thing though.
I'll stand on that.
Here's the thing though, right? I'm being objective because I'm not even. Here's the crazy part about this is
all of those. That's funny.
Craziest part about this is shout out to Yakubi and Soul. The craziest part about this is I'm not even the biggest D Brown fan. I'm a Stevie Wonder guy. Like, so for me, like, yeah, I'm saying, like, the only person in music that I would consider myself, to be a fan that level is Stevie Wonder. Outside of that, everybody sucks.
No Michael Jackson, no Marvin Gaye.
None of them could touch Stevie. Stevie's in a class all by himself.
We're not talking about touching. I'm talking about being a fan of.
I'm a fan of a lot of folks, but I'm saying I'm a super fan of Stevie Wonder. So outside of Stevie Wonder, everybody else can kick rocks. But being objective, when I look at Bobby's body of work, you are bugging.
Okay. Okay. If you say so.
Now tell me who's better than Stevie Wonder, so we can get you off.
We're not talking about Stevie Wonder.
Okay, all right. I just wanted to make sure. I just wanted to make sure.
I'm a fan too. There's nothing to debate.
All right, I just wanted to make sure.
Is a better king of R&B than Bobby Brown. I'm just saying.
There's nobody who has ever existed on this planet that has a better catalog than Stevie Wonder. And I don't care what genre you in.
B. Brown.
He disrespected.
Yes, Intervisions is that work. I Wonder is dope. How Deep Is Your Love is dope. Right in the Wrong Way is dope. I'm just saying. How Deep Is Your Love? I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Hey, Adrian, it's his fault though. He's actually trolling. He know that what I'm saying is truth.
And just like that, it's next Friday.
Kamari like those 3-hour shows though, man. You know, that's part of what he. That's why Corey ignoring him.
I asked him to do this Bitcoin giveaway like 25 minutes ago, man.
But Jim kept blabbiscating, so I couldn't get it off. Pause.
Yeah, he blamed me. He blamed me because he want to name I'll be sure. I'll be sure ain't got. Oh, I'm sorry.
Actually, I didn't name I'll be sure. And for the
I know
record,
Adrian did. I know.
And for the record,
I love Adrian.
For the record, I have said keep sweat the whole time we've been having this dumbass argument for years. Right? Oh, you forgot.
I didn't forget. I mean, listen, you like Keith Sweat. That's what it is. But I'm a Keith Sweat fan.
He's got a better catalog. I'm just saying.
I don't know about that.
Okay, 35. We got 35.
That's a lot of folks. A lot of folks don't generally join. All right, let's get it popping.
Y'all ready?
By the way, real quick. If you win, you still have to be here. Second thing is, go to your Cash App. On the bottom left of your screen, it'll show you money if you got money in your Cash App. If you have no money in your Cash App, it'll be like a little bank looking thing. Hit that. Then what happens is you'll see where your cash is, where your Bitcoin is. Hit Bitcoin. Once you hit Bitcoin, you'll see buy, sell, and then it'll have an up arrow, down arrow. Hit the up arrow, down arrow button, and then you'll see Bitcoin Network, Lightning Network. Get your Lightning Network address. It's going to be a long string of numbers, and send that to blackwealthrebels@gmail.com. blackwealthrebels@gmail.com. Jada Fire can make you sing, though. No comment.
What?
No comment. So Adrian said, "Keep Sweat be out here whining too, though."
But it works. It works. Stop hating on Keith. That's the real king.
You made me young, but you're ready.
That's better class than anything Bobby Brown had.
First of all, what he's saying is wild. So we gotta chill. He gotta chill with that.
Come on, man. We ain't got time for your revision.
He don't perform that. He don't perform that part no more. He skips that.
All right, here we go. Let's draw the coins. Let's go.
Who can love you like me? Who can get you like me? Who can give me
Brandon. Congratulations. All right, so we got
now. My fault. All right, Brandon, by the way, are you still here, Brandon? Nobody, baby. Brandon, are you still here?
Says he's here.
All right. Peace, blessings. All right, Brandon. So go to your Cash App. Go to the bottom left of the screen. You will see a bank, or if you got money in there, you'll see how much chicken you got. Click that. Then you'll see your money. You'll see Bitcoin. Click Bitcoin. Then you'll see buy, sell, up arrow, down arrow. Hit the up arrow, down arrow. Hit the Lightning Network. Email that, blackwealthrebels@gmail.com, and I will send a lightning transaction in lightning speed with your Satoshis. All
right, Jim, let's do this. Let's do another one.
What?
Let's do another one.
Another what?
Another drawing.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
All right. Where we get this bread from? I'm joking, man.
I know. I got it, though. I'm saying.
Kamari must be getting ready to send me a cash app. But anyway, I digress.
I am.
Let's do another giveaway, though. Whoever's still here got a chance to win. So if people are checked out, then they about to miss out on another chance, though. We doing how much we doing for this one?
Same amount. How many stats? How many stats is this, Jimmy?
First of all, as long as you're not saying stats, we good.
I said stats. Get out my ass.
You self-corrected. You self-corrected, and I appreciate it.
I like saying stats, though.
I don't know why.
Because it's more fun.
It's more fun. All right, here we go. So sats to USD. We going, and I'm you know what I'm saying? 24,300.
All right, Jarrell's here. All right.
Side note.
24,000 how much?
24,368. The day that one Satoshi equals $1, that means we're giving away $24,000 right now. Now the odds of that happening are slim to none, but I digress. The math doesn't work itself out to be that way, but eventually it's still gonna be a lot of money.
All right, so before we do this next drawing, do me a favor, everybody follow us on the Black Rebels on YouTube and the Instagrams. It's the Black Wealth Rebels on Instagram.
Did you put a plural S on Instagram? The Instagrams. You sound like an old person.
The Instagrams. I am an old person, man. Respect your elders. I'm about to hit a double nickel.
No, you're not. You ain't about to hit no double nickel because you only a couple years older, and I ain't about to hit no double nickel. So there's no way you about to hit a double nickel.
I'm about to hit a
You
nickel.
add 10 years on your age? Are you trying to be older?
Oh, I'm not adding 10 years, man. I ain't that far away. I round up for everything.
If he a couple years older than us, then a nickel is around the corner, bro. Because we.
Yes, it is.
He said a double nickel. He said I'm almost a double nickel.
And what's a double nickel, Jimmy?
A double nickel is 55.
I mean, I ain't that far away. I'm not that far away, bro.
Dog.
I just move well, and I'm smooth like that.
Dog, have you? All right, you're not almost a double nickel, dog.
Okay. All right, so we got back time. All right, JT. I think JT, you already in it. The only new one is Jarrell. Well, there's no pause for that. Welcome, Jarrell. All right, so here we go. Here we go again. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Let's go. We want to make sure everybody has a chance to win.
Come on, man. Hey, come on,
like 3
man.
weeks in a row.
In my little Boosie voice, man. Come on, man.
Shout out to Greg.
Come on,
Greg
man.
has won like 3 times.
Greg
All right.
cracked the algorithm. That's 3 out of 4, by the way. He cracked the algorithm. Look at Don. Don mad because they used to be Don. We got the new Don, dog. Come on, man. Hey, Greg. Hey, listen, one thing I know about Greg know how to send the lightning address because you know what I'm saying? Like, Dr. Greg. Come on, man. All right, man. Before we get out of here, man, I just want to send a shout out to all my family in Burkina Faso. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all. You know what I mean? Nothing but love. Prayers up for everybody in Northeast Philadelphia, man. And to the city in general, because this is going to be like, you know, it's going to be tough, man.
All right, Greg is here. Greg is still here.
I see.
All right. Send the email, Greg. Send the email.
Yeah, send an email. Send an email through, man. Lightning Network. Yes, sir. Greg already got Lightning Network. Lightning Fat. By the way, for those who don't know what the Lightning Network is, did a whole show on it. It's back in the village, blackwealthrebels.com. You know what I'm saying? Did a whole video on the Trump coin. The video dropped on YouTube today.
Is that any good? Is that any good? Or is that pumping down?
I'll think about my video. About to say, are you kidding me? My video is fire.
Does everything have
By
to
the
be
way,
about
Kamari,
you?
last thing I want to ask you, bro. Did you see the Broke Genius? Did you see his last video title?
No, I've been working the board, sir.
Okay.
But
His
how about
YouTube
this?
channel is The Broke Genius.
I'm going to go look at it right now.
Yes, sir.
Yo,
and I
listen,
hope
I gotta pack and I gotta get to the joint to the airport, bro. Come on, man.
Go ahead, man. You listen. We here, bro. You gotta bounce. You gotta bounce. I know.
No, man. No.
Yes.
I got you, man.
You gotta go. You gotta go.
I'm gonna be good.
Nah, baby, it ain't gonna be able to do it.
I just trying to show. I'm on a broke genius.
What is it again? What's the channel again?
THE.
Broke Genius. Broke Genius, right?
Yeah.
Is it the?
Yes, the Broke Genius.
The Broke Genius.
Yes.
All right. All right, hold on. Let me pull it up.
Pause.
Oh, we got a Patreon. Okay. He right there cooking. All right, so let me.
He getting busy.
Okay. The last one.
He's like go under videos. His last video.
I'm going under videos.
Shout out to the Broke Genius, man.
Listen, man, I feel like this is worthy of. I think all the Nate fans would appreciate this.
Go make sure you follow our brother, the Broke Genius. I never met the brother, but he watched the show tonight, and so we gonna support him, man. We support his channel, man. Go follow the Broke Genius.
Hold on, man. We gotta show him some love. So I'm not gonna say it. But I will put it on the screen. This is some Nate shit right here, y'all.
He called it Nate shit. Yo, so you gonna slander Nate?
Ain't no slander. I love it.
You show no love to the black community, man. That's your problem, man. Nate and Bobby Brown are both legends, man.
Okay. Nate is not a legend. Nate is a predator. The sisters have confirmed that, Jimmy. They've said that.
No, Nate didn't prey on her.
She preyed on him.
Okay.
Nate was in his car minding his business. He ain't asked her for nothing.
Was it Lorraine or was it Dina that said Nate was a predator? I'm going with the sisters. I'm with the sisters. I'm just saying. But all right, never forget
I need this money bad, Nate.
Blanks. I'm
Poor,
not
man.
going to say
be
that.
safe out there, man. Like, yeah, you gotta let our folks know when you land, bro, because it's crazy out there these days, man. These DEI plane crashes, man.
Corey, this rig you might want to catch the Greyhound or Amtrak.
Listen, man, I got a couple trips coming up. I'm supposed to be out in El Salvador this month, in February that is, and I'll be in Ohio in March.
Whoa, JT Coins, thank you, brother.
Appreciate that, man.
Thank you. All righty.
Yeah,
all right, y'all. Well, thank you all for watching this episode of Freedom Fridays. I don't know why I keep wanting to say Financial Fridays. It's Freedom Fridays. Make sure y'all tune in on Sunday, 10 a.m. for our Money Church. Topic to be announced. Jimmy's going to cook up something special.
Yes, I will. Yes, I will, man. Shout out to all my people in Burkina Faso, man, and much love, man.
All right, y'all. Y'all have a great night. Thanks for everybody watching. We appreciate you all.